What's up everyone, Net Narrator here for some more Epstein stuff. I'll do the quick rundown and then we'll try and blast through these. There's a possibility we can finish dataset 4 tonight. So fingers crossed. Anyways, as usual, I fully intend for any proceeds gained from this content and my other Epstein coverage to go to Speak Out Act Reclaim, SOAR, founded by Virginia Guthrie, now deceased. And while the organisation is not currently accepting donations, and I was unable to set up any official fundraiser via YouTube, I will donate the proceedings when possible, or to a similar organisation if not, and proof of this will be released when I do so. Okay, so yes, last episode we did a lot of the police reports from Florida Palm Beach, leading up to the initial discovery of Epstein's crimes, all the way up to his initial arrest in 2006. And after that, he did serve some prison time. Unfortunately, there was 1.5 years on lesser charges. But then the FBI got involved while Epstein was still sort of in and out. House arrest, parole, that kind of stuff as well. And then I think it was 2019 where they finally really got him. But he was constantly in and out of courts and in and out of jails in between then and 2019, and it's sad really that they knew the kind of guy he was, they knew what he was up to, and I just think that had they done a bit of a better job, the courts, the police did their jobs well, but had the court sentenced him a bit harsher, had he not had the defense that he had, with victim and witness intimidation, that kind of stuff, maybe he would have been imprisoned for a lot longer. And then maybe we wouldn't have had this, this whole entire ring happening with Epstein. But anyway, that's in the past. What's done is done. But it's still a very good story of how this stuff was blown wide open to begin with. And oh god, my throat is getting husky already. Anyway, the rest of these, this is all the rest of Dataset 4. A lot of these are receipts and stuff and bits put into evidence. It is my hope I can breeze through this. Possibly get this done within this stream or the next. Well, regardless, we shall find out. Wood Technology, Metal Technology. Please remit to Wood Technology Inc., redacted. Canova NC 28613, phone fax redacted. Sold to CSN Stores Inc., DBA Racks and Stands, redacted Boston MA 02116. Ship 2, 358 Obrello Way, Palm Beach, Florida 33480. D, redacted. E. So yeah, these are invoices and stuff involving the Epstein address, and a lot of things that were actually taken from there when the police conducted their warrant. I think that's how you say it. Anyway, shipped 1EA, backordered, nothing there. Description 1260E Ebony CD storage tower, 1 cartons at, and this looks like 1 unit shipped. So yeah, a CD storage tower. Now, as I say, I'll try and ignore the irrelevant notes, like the stamps here, invoice 42700, date 032905, rigor 1. Price amount, there's nothing there. It's all got a bunch of Chinese symbols there. But that's used as a screen or something, I don't know. Match.com, find singles in your area. Yes, the old MSN Hotmail thing. Amazon.com, thanks to the order, redacted. Want to track your order status? Learn how with our animated demo. So yeah, the old version of Amazon. So, that's just basic Amazon stuff. Purchasing information, email address, redacted. Billing address, Ghislaine Maxwell. Redacted, New York, 10022, United States. Shipping address, redacted, New York, NY 10021, United States. Order grand total, $29.94. Shipping details. Order will arrive in 1 shipment. Order number redacted. Shipping method, 1-day shipping. Shipping preference, group my items into as few shipments as possible. So say what you want about Epstein and Maxwell, they did care about the environment. Okay, this next one. Jeffrey Epstein, 358 Obrello Way, Palm Beach, Florida, 33480 USA. And this one is Amazon.com, 1850 Mercer Road, Lexington, KY, 40511. And billing address, that's a repeat, it's exactly the same here, as is the shipping address, it's the same here. Your order of September 4th, 2005, order ID 103-1737, 820, I think. That's a bad print. 4508648. In this shipment, 1 SM101, A Realistic Introduction, Wiseman J, paperback, for $16.47. Slave Craft, Roadmaps for Erotic Services, Principles, Skills, and Tools, Baldwin Guy, paperback, for $15.95. And 1 Training with Miss Abernathy, a workbook for erotic slaves and their owners, Abernathy Christina, paperback. That's for $11.95. Yeah, you can see why the FBI would probably seize this. Subtotal $44.37, shipping and handling $24.46, order total $68.83, paid via Amex $68.83, balance due $0.00. The shipping completes your order. So, because this is like Amazon site, this is all publicly available information. Just Google it if you want, because I don't consider this necessarily part of the Epstein Files. What we want is the order shipment. And again, as it's the same rule from last time, it is in the interests of moving things along that I'm omitting what I see is irrelevant information. But we're still glossing over it so people can see that I am in fact going through it in a way. FedEx Ship Manager. Ship 2. 561-832-0232. Bill sender Jeffrey Epstein, 358 Obrilla Way, Palm Beach, Florida, 33480. Ship date 19 Seppo 5, actual weight 2 pounds, system number 1513884, NNET 2200. Okay, priority overnight, tracking number redacted, 33480, res FOUS, XHLNAA. And yeah, we got more. This is a torn up receipt, I think. Davis Street, San Francisco, C8 94111. Postmaster, please deliver September 19th, 2000 and something. A single digit, unfortunately, at the end. P128227-337 number, key KJQ57255. Redacted or current resident, 358 Obrilla Way, Palm Beach, Florida, 33480. So, if this name is redacted and it's Obrilla Way, the same address as Epstein, it could be like someone else. Does someone else permanently live there? A member of staff, perhaps? Or somebody else? We don't know. US Postage paid, the Sharper Image. Shop our stores, gardens in Palm Beach, Galleria at Fort Lauderdale, Town Centre at Boca Raton, Sawgrass Mills Outlet, the mall at Wellington Green. That's what that says. But apart from that, it's like ripped up. So it's like, for identity protections, like offices often shred documents. And, some people at home might just rip them. Okay, Tyler Palm Beach Police Department, evidence case number 05368. Officer Detective redacted. Unfortunately, there's nothing entered. What is this? Okay. Foam Silver. Anti-mold, anti-microbe. Your feet, foam, silver, style. There's nothing much I can... Okay, you could... So it says... To try and get a little bit of context for what this might be, it says you can wear these... And then it next line is pair comes in its own mesh. So I think it's likely some kind of sex toy or something. Sharperimage.com. Oh no, silver slippers. Possibly a sex toy, possibly literally just a pair of shippers. Sharperimage.com. I mean, it might just be slippers. Okay, right, we're done with that file. But yeah, you see what we're getting at here. It's just like receipts, stuff like that. I'm only going to say the relevant information for that. So, 1B610A, 1B610, or maybe that says 186. I don't know. That could be a B or an 8. Amazon.com. Now this is a repeat. Actually, we've done this before. SM101, A Realistic Introduction by Jay Wiseman. Slavecraft Robots for Erotic Servitude. Yeah, this is actually a repeat. We've already covered this. Except it looks like they've essentially stretched this out and put it properly so it can be scanned fully, like just flattened out. Because obviously you can see with the creases in here, it's basically it was a torn up piece of paper. We'll have a look here as well. Okay. Now the one is a little bit different. From Origin ID redacted. Redact Jeffrey E. Epstein. Redacted, 4th floor, New York, New York, 10022. So, 4th floor. Jeffrey Epstein, I'm pretty sure he had his own house in New York rather than an apartment, but the apartment was, I think, done by the FBI when the big stuff came out. Well, bigger stuff, I would say, in and around 2019. So yeah, New York, New York, 10022. So this could be like a previous apartment in New York. Maybe didn't have that in 2019, because obviously all of this was done in 2005, 2006. Ship to Jeffrey Epstein, 358 Opera Way, Palm Beach, Florida, 33480. Okay, ship date 19/Sep 05, actual weight 2 pounds, system number, I might have actually done this before, 1513884, yeah I have, INET2200, okay. But that's just a FedEx shipping label. This is like FedEx stuff, there's nothing of importance there I need to read. Okay, right, we got something different here, this is better, much better. 1B6 10B. Alberto, I received your short letter with great disappointment. Unfortunately, today I cannot accept your resignation. I'm sorry, but isn't it... I'll redo that. I'm sorry, but it is not that simple to abandon a family member, no matter how frustrating or good-looking he may be. If my appreciation for both you and your talent has not been adequately expressed, as you and I have not spoken directly, I apologize. I am sure you have forgotten, but you had initially assured me that the island project would be done for last Christmas. I have always been both gracious and generous in forgiving the dates that have slipped by. You and I have, I thought, a unique understanding. Jean, or perhaps Jean, who assured me the project would be complete by the end of July, when in fact, for example, till this day there are still wooden packing crates for side tables in the living room, has yet to contact me. Furniture was supposed to arrive, but even until today, I have not been told what and when to expect this balance. Or expect the balance. Alberto, it is your right to take on only jobs you want. It is both unfair, unfriendly, and unprofessional to simply leave a job undone in the middle. This is not your way. I don't believe that you would treat a less friendly client with the same disregard. I would hope that you would reconsider the Big House Island project. As you know, we have brought many things for the interior, and have incurred great expense to get permits and drawings in a Moroccan style, but if you choose not to move forward, I think, at a minimum, my house should not be left in the state of disrepair in which it currently sits, and should be brought to completion as soon as possible. If Jean, who I have great respect for, does not want to complete it, as I believe he is only an employee, and as I have my total relationship not with John, but with Cabernet Pinto, the obligation falls on you personally. This is only right, you know it is. As you are aware, I was told repeatedly that you would call me upon return from your vacation, and both visit and finish the project. You and I have more of a friendship than my receiving, in a frankly impolite way, only a letter, and not even the phone call I was repeatedly promised. However, I know you don't like tension. Please call me at your earliest convenience. I remain your friend. Yeah. So Epstein Island, the photos in there, you'll notice there's a lot of building stuff, a lot of building works. I mean, it may be that it was in construction hell in a way, and that, or maybe there was just certain waves of the project. But regardless, it's clear that the builder didn't want to do it. I mean, it's not. I'm sure it's not unique to this builder, you know. But yeah, it looks like this guy just wants to say, "Fuck this, I'm out." I mean, could it be as a result of the warrant and the arrest, that kind of thing? Quite possibly. Could it be as a result of, you know, bad logistics and the fact that this guy was a condescending asshole? Also probably. Let's move on. So there's something interesting to read there, but I don't think it's necessarily worth clipping, unless somebody else in the chat wants to do that. Okay, what do we got here? 1BC 10C. Redacted, redacted. For a good time, call redacted, redacted. Heart, redacted. Jeffrey E. Epstein. Redacted cannot come at 7 p.m. tomorrow because of soccer. Yeah. Let's move on from that. Oh, good God. 1BC, 1CD, and that's all I can read of this nightmare. Okay, Jeffrey E. Epstein. That's another one I can't necessarily read. Redacted, Jeffrey E. Epstein. There's more. We do have more. All right. Redacted, Jeffrey E. Epstein. Bad print again. Richard Snyder. I don't know who that is. Maybe someone can do a quick Google check. Redacted. Google 4117. Trump. So I know it's popular to say, oh yes, it's all Trump. Oh yes, it's all Clinton. You know. Oh yes, it's all Prince Andrew. Although having said that, that one's true. I'm not trying to be partisan with this. As I say, if Trump shows up, I will say it, and I will say he's there. At the moment, he hasn't, based on what I've done so far. Aside from, like, Epstein's altar of pictures, he had, like... And this was one the DOJ actually got rid of, but I was able to save it. But it was like a shrine on, like, a mantelpiece on a fireplace. But it was a shrine of Epstein meeting famous people, and it was, like, the Pope, for example, all sorts of other people, but Trump was one of them. That's where I've seen him so far. The main photos of politicians I've seen have been Clinton's, but the only reason I mention it at the time, as I say, is if it comes up in front of me, I will happily do it. Now, as for whether Trump is in it, probably, somewhere. I have not gotten to that yet, but my goal is not to be partisan. I want to cut it down the middle, call it, just stay neutral as much as I can, because I'm not on Democrat side, I'm not on the Republican side, I'm on the side of the victims, and I want to get them justice. And whoever is in it, whoever perpetrated these horrible, horrible acts, I'm going to drag all of them into the light, no matter who they are. So that's my stance on that. But no, I can completely get it. Like, Trump's not been very popular with certain parts of the population. Same with Clinton. You're like that. Camps will always hate guys in other camps. That's absolutely fine. I completely understand that. So yeah, it's just that my goal is just to try and cut it down the middle as much as I can. As far as I'm concerned, Republican, Democrat, Martian, drag all the fuckers out there. Drag all of them out there into the light and punish the ones that are responsible. That's my stance. But yeah, Richard Snyder. I don't know who that is. Maybe he's also a Republican. Who knows? And that's redacted. Ghislaine Maxwell. Yeah, and that's hers. So yeah, it's very, very handy how they had their own branded notepaper. So that's Ghislaine Maxwell. This is maybe a couple of scribbles or a bad print, but it's Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, Bard. Oh god. Another reason for me to hate Epstein. Another reason for me to hate Epstein is his writing's terrible. The Pope is in the files. No, I just mentioned one of the photos that Jeffrey Epstein... that were taken from Jeffrey Epstein's... I think it was the New York address. It was a shrine of Epstein meeting famous people. Like, a bunch of different photos. I can't remember, like, everybody who was in that. But he met Donald Trump, and the photo was up there. And the Pope was in there as well. I think it was... it wasn't Pope Francis. It was the previous one. Pope Benedict, I think. Was that a Pope? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Pope Benedict. Either Pope Benedict or Pope John Paul... Was it John Paul II? Yeah, I don't know. One of those ones, I think. It wasn't Pope Francis. But yeah, as I say, but you got to be careful. When people say someone is in the files, okay, sure, they may have been mentioned or they may show up in a picture. Are they actually guilty or not? We need that smoking gun. So I would urge caution on that. And the fact that the Clintons have been dragged into the certain hearings, yeah, that's going to be very interesting to see what happens. Anyway, Bard, B-A-R-D, one of my favourite D&D classes, but I think that says M-A-Y-G, maybe, it says maybe, or Maybelline, or something like that. Costi, maybe? Sadala? MV, I don't know. Sam, CHPR, 4 TTC SE. Trouble is, this is shorthand, the context of which I don't know. Obviously, if Epstein knew the context of what was going on here, he'd be able to read this a lot easier. But, yeah, one thing he liked to do. I mean, okay, I don't make this sus, but yeah, similar to how my dad used to work back in the day. He used to make random scribbles just to help him think, and I'm thinking that's what he's doing. What Epstein's doing here. Regardless, this is completely redacted, and that's Jeffrey Epstein who scribbled on that. FRO, something like that. As PR, Sufton maybe. CRISPR, Pilia, redacted. GB, yeah. COYU-SPOU, maybe that's the name of somebody? I don't know. John Fed? Maybe. And that's Ghislaine Maxwell. Zeph, 2X is it, XX, choose. Yeah, I think that says Zeph rather than Zorro or something like that. ZEFF, I reckon. But that's, again, the writing is terrible. Yeah, I mean, the print could be off, could be throwing me off a little bit, you know, chunking up the writing. But, yeah, it just seems like, you know, some people like to scribble just to formulate their thoughts or just to, you know, put some shorthand down to remind them of stuff that only sort of makes sense to them. Because I'm an outsider looking in, that's a lot harder to do. Also, sorry if I look like I'm not actually looking at the webcam at the screen. I sort of am. It's just I've got the chat on my right hand side here, and I've got everything I'm reading here. But no, I'm keeping an eye on the chat because obviously this is very interesting stuff. Anyway, that's Ghislaine Maxwell. 4-4 redacted. Ghislaine Maxwell again. Larry recommends leaving. Larry has a smart idea. Jeffrey E. Epstein. Carbs. Donuts. That's what that says, yeah. Carbs and donuts. Well, okay. Maybe ham? Is this his food shopping list, maybe? Ham. PROG or YU? Yeah, this one's a bit harder. This one's easy. That one, I reckon, says donuts. But that's redacted, that's redacted. That's redacted. Okay. Maybe GOALL? Something like that? Goal or whatever? I don't know. But this is just a scribble. Maybe a signature or something. But this, oh yeah, this is a phone number. Redacted number, but you've got the dash, and then you've got another number here. So maybe that's an extension or something like that. Maybe a phone number, that is. And Jeffrey Epstein, nothing there. Apart from that, nothing to read. Maybe a bunch of bad prints. I mean, I guess is all evidence. Redacted. CO1, Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, what does that say? H or an M, RO, DS, or DESD, maybe? Redacted. Wolfram Murray, that's the name. Rose okay? Or maybe there's like, okay, well, yeah, we can send roses to this guy. Ken Dale Kosef. Again, very, very difficult to tell what this is. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. These are just, like, shorthand scribbles that Epstein's made to himself, but I think if it was anything apart from, like, stuff, it does look like day-to-day stuff, because I think if it goes longer for a few days, I mean, there's a chance that context will no longer make sense to even the person that authored it. So it's possible that, you know, it's possible that if this was more like longer term rather than short term, you'd write it down a bit more properly somewhere so you remember a bit better and you don't have to guess. I mean, that's what I would do, just to be a bit more organized, but I don't know how organized Epstein was with his day-to-day. But that's Jeffrey Epstein, but that's a bad print as well. Very bad print. Okay, redacted 1 p.m. Tick. Redacted 4:30 p.m. LM. Choose and 9 p.m. LM. Redacted 12. Ghislaine Maxwell. So I actually think we've had that. We've seen that before, where something like that is, you know, just an itinerary for the day. Definite redacted. OONSU or CONSU or come some. OW, maybe window. Redacted, redacted, unpromising. Redacted, redacted. Maybe something to do with the house. Oh yes, I think context has something to do with like a house purchase or something, I think. Important message for JE, date 9/1905, time 8:20 p.m. Telephoned. I would like to know what time I should be tomorrow. Signed, J. Okay. Redacted. Class till 12:15. Back at 5:30 p.m. Class. Who would Epstein know that has a class? Probably one of the many unfortunate schoolgirls that got roped into this. I mean, there are such things as adult classes, but if this is a redaction, this could be if they can mark that to a victim, it's like, okay, well, they know that the victim has class until 12:15. I mean, do adults have classes? I don't know, unlikely. Can you at all be considered an adult in high school in like one of the top years? I don't necessarily know. I know you can in my country at some of the higher years. I don't know if that's the case in US or Florida specifically, I would suppose. Redacted, work till 4:30, 5:30. Redacted, choose at 8 p.m. Redacted, off at 5 p.m. Glenn Maxwell tomorrow, 12 lunch. So yeah, it looks like he's trying to work out like which girl can he have at which time, and which girls are unavailable. That's what this reads to me. And looks written like absolute nightmare fuel. It can only get worse. Yeah, absolutely. Still, now that he's dead, now that this has been brought to light, maybe it can get a little better. Okay, redacted, redacted, measure, redacted, 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 all across the board. Let's carry on. Fucking hell, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot, 1B6-11D. I think that might, I don't know if that was on the last one or not. Okay, bunch of stuff scribbled out. Cancel, $200, I think that says. Redacted, 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 redacted. Heavy redactions here. Maybe son, W/U, 11:30 p.m. Redacted, 1 p.m. Oh my god, okay. A lot of this is very illegible. WU, 7:30 p.m. What will W be? Redacted to plain, ABC at 3 p.m. Redacted, redacted, redacted. 5:30 p.m. Set, or maybe with you. With you, maybe. WU, 4:30 a.m. And that's redacted. What does that say? Yeah, that's also a WU. Choose Paris, I think that says. But Jesus Christ. Type your shit. That'll be so much easier. Anyway, not that a dead scumbag like this guy's going to listen to me. Just out of curiosity, I did try and find a video of him being interviewed. Oh, look, Chloe's back there. I found an interview to have a look at what Epstein sounded like, and by this point, it's like they already knew about the sex charges, and it's just the way he comes across in that interview. Hey, stop it. The way he comes across in that interview. American accent. Very sort of light kind of tone of voice. But the sheer fucking arrogance of the man. Like he was like just trying to laugh it off and try and smile it off. It's like, yeah, no. Not anymore, he's not. But I wanted to get sort of an extra context for what the man was like to help me sort of try and, interpret some of the stuff that he was saying. Clara, stop it. God, she's trying to knock my play button over. Leave that alone, cat. Stay there. Yeah, if the cats misbehave, I will be booting them out of the room. It's only ever Clara that does it. Dexter is the good one. Well, Clara's a good one as well. It's just she's more of a gremlin. Anyway. D11 dash... oh no, that's the back of it. Fine. What does that say? Fine cleaning something? Ceramics? Yeah, I think that's ceramics there. Art. Yeah, ceramics, art, 5th. Okay. So this is like maybe a shopping list for, rich person things he wants to buy. Info on redacted, www.15cpw.com. That it's at 18448. 1799, that's $. Oh god. Architect, I think that word might be. Redacted. So this redaction could be an architect. This redaction could be a. It's like Gabeth, something like that, and it's 8 times 10. Very strange. All right, let's see what we've got here. Town of Palm Beach Police Department, case 05368, property 1295542. M, I think. M for Mike. Officer Detective Redacted. 1B613. Alright. This is... Okay. 2 pages in this file. Let's have a look. Okay. Redacted. All current resident. 358 Umbrella Way, Palm Beach, Florida. 33480. Shop in our stores, The Gardens in Palm Beach. Galleria at Fort Lauderdale, Town Centre at Boca Raton, Sawgrass Mills Outlet, or the mall at Wellington Street. So again, this is something that's been... We've seen this earlier, but it's been stretched out, is in colour, and it looks... it looks a little bit better, is in colour. But I guess this could explain what it is. I think this was like to sort of describe a CD rack or something, possibly. I might be getting that confused with a further receipt. But this is just like a parcel being sent, essentially. Anyway, let's bring that back. Right, this is the next page. Okay, yeah, and this is something we've seen before. Our foam silver, and this is silver slippers at the bottom. This is something we've covered before when it wasn't in colour and it wasn't anywhere near as clear. We did get the silver slippers part. That's important. Shop@image.com if people want to double check. I'm pretty sure I'm correct in my sort of comprehension of that, but this is very much interactive. If you guys in the chat, want to just check tiny little details and just say yes, no, that's absolutely fine. Or indeed, if you just want to watch and coast when you're on a security shift or whatever, or anything else, late night shifts, security is the one that brings to mind because I know we've got some security people around. But yeah, that's fine too. But mission control is always good, especially when I'm doing something like this. Anyway, okay. Item was not scanned. Description VHS. Oh fuck. Official .lab instructions revised July 27, 2020. Yeah, I prefer continuous scroll on this, so I can scroll down, read stuff at the bottom, and then carry on rather than just hopping off to the next page. Maxwell P1 Plus T160, ideal for use in time-lapse recording, VHS 14. Okay, that's it for that. And, something like that. That was 2 pages. People keep saying, oh my god, are you okay? Are you going to be able to do 3.5 million or 2.5 million or however much it is? I mean, a lot of it's stuff like that, I will admit. So, yes, I think I have the ability to sort of breeze past a lot of it. Of course, it's a bit harder now if I'm waffling. Item was not scanned. Description, 3 microcassette tapes. Official .lab instructions revised July 27, 2020. Oh, fuck. Didn't want to do that. 15, 16, 17. Town of Palm Beach Police Department evidence. Case 05368, property 059291281141. So, okay. Item number is 234. That's how it's catalogued. But 1 quantity of each. Description, micro, redacted, station, micro, redacted, home. So yeah, home videos on micro cassettes or micro recordings maybe on cassettes. Sorry, I did have this this old hardware in my youth, but I can't remember it for the life of me. Suspect Epstein Jeff, Officer Detective Redacted, date 10/04/05. KL231. Okay, it might be we've actually seen this before, but Prop K 05929, and that's a 4A1 to me, maybe. Title redacted, or yeah, 1 to me maybe. There's a Sony, and that's well, it looks like a 4, but that's why it's upside down, I reckon. Okay, Sony MC90B knows break safety tabs off to prevent accidental erasure. Avoid storing near magnets or in places that are wet, hot, sunny, or dusty. Safety tab. And it's in Japanese as well. Okay. Prop number 05-929, number 3, Sony MC90. Drive to start. I think this is drive to start. Yeah, DRIVE. Yeah. And that's a free there. It's written upside down, so it says free. Sony MC90B. Not named. Made in Mexico. Breaker. Yeah, we've done that before as well. That's a similar one. Okay. PUOP number 05929, maybe? 9292. MC90A int. Title redacted. Number 2. Made in Mexico. Sony MC90B. That's a blank tape. It's, well, not titled, but we've covered the notes on the previous ones. So, yeah, because that's a repeat, we skip that. Okay. Yeah. As I say, just if you're new to these streams, if we get repeats like stuff like these notes, rather than just me narrating that same thing over and over and over again, I will say it's a repeat from earlier and just gloss on. So, you know, it's proof to say that I have read it. It's just there's no point in me reading it aloud, especially when my voice tends to crack between hours 2 and 3 of my live streams. Anyway, next one. Item is not scanned. Description. 4 tiny VHS-style tapes. Official .lab instructions released July 27, 2020. Okay. First tape redacted. Second tape. Follow-up call to redacted. Redacted cell phone message. Work voicemail. Redacted messages. So this could be stuff that the... rather than taken from Epstein, this could be stuff that the cops did. Like voicemail, cell phone messages, just logs that they've picked up. Possibly. 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh, we've got some more... Aaron, you're here. Yeah, sorry, I mentioned the, washing on shifts. I mean, I know security guard shifts you mentioned before washing this kind of stuff. So that's basically just why I threw that out there as an example. It appears they're showing both sides of the cassette. Yep. The only thing not redacted is the damn instructions. Pretty much. Although, having said that, some of these tapes could have victim names on it. Because we did note that Epstein had at least 2 hidden cameras where near and where he was receiving the massage. And yeah, a picture of a cassette tape as evidence. Like, this is why. I mean, people are worried for me. I've had people try to stage interventions. Net, you can't possibly do 3.5 million files. Well, you're saying that I can breeze through that quickly enough. And indeed, this counts as a file that's one file. That's easy enough to do. Trouble is, 60% of it is damn yapping at this point. I've got to try and make this entertaining where I can. I've got to try and put on a little bit of a show at least. It's your night off. Oh, that's great. You're still watching me. Well, thank you very much for that. 1B622 is the name of the file there. 05941 129 542 13. 1B622. Redacted, Jeffrey Epstein. Redacted, Jeffrey Epstein. Redacted. Artfacts Furniture in Boston. Dr. Bard's. Ah! Bard. So that's what Bard mentions, Dr. Bard's 21130. And that's a redaction there. Jeffrey Epstein. What do you know? He can write fucking properly. Okay, passenger ticket and baggage check. Alright, Delta Airline. A lot of this is faded. I'll do what I can. Not valid for transportation. Okay, so this is like a ticket stub or something like that, I suppose. From to... Okay, it's US $50. Doesn't say where to and from what I can say. Passenger coupon. Special service ticket. Name of passenger. This is your receipt. Not valid for... Yeah, okay. So it's they just printed off the receipt details on this. This isn't an actual ticket. So sometimes, I'll give an example. It's when I got when I commuted to London back in the day, and I got train tickets, it would be similar to this. It was like an orange and white thing. I got one which was the actual ticket, and then I got another which was coloured exactly the same bit of card, that kind of stuff, but it was the receipt. So that's basically what this is. Not valid for travel. Stock control number. Yeah, I'm not doing all of that. As I say, but it was a $50, and it is a it is Delta Airlines, so it is a plane ticket. Now, given what we've seen previously, he's flown to New York. He's flown to Paris as well. He did that quite often, 2005 to 2006. As for Epstein Island, he didn't visit it that much. I think he did buy the island, and then he hires a bunch of people to just say, yeah, go work for it, build me a house. And that could, in fact, be partly why he left West Palm Beach, Florida, or Palm Beach, Florida. Of course, apart from getting fucking arrested there. Who knows? Sorry, I've been swearing a lot. Okay, passenger ticket and baggage check. Notice, this portion of the ticket should be retained as evidence of your journey. Notice, International Warsaw Convention notice. Warsaw Convention. I don't know. I don't think it was actually flying to Poland. Warsaw Convention could be something else. Okay. But yeah, I'm not going to do that bit. That's redacted Jeffrey E. Epstein. Yeah, this is just like notices and domestic notices of the plane ticket. That's to do with the airline. It's nothing to do with the files themselves. So I'll just breeze past that. As Jeffrey Epstein. Okay. Wheels up 1200. 4 o'clock. Home. Flight plan. Free redacted. Redacted. WONTERY or Wonstery or something, I want to say. 8:30. So this is to do with the flight plans, and wheels up. That's when he wants to depart. Jeffrey E. Epstein. Definitely mentioning the plane there. Is that Wednesday, possibly? Possibly Wednesday, Thursday. Middle Eng is arrived today. Or Middle English is arrived today? Middle English, maybe? Jeffrey E. Epstein. Okay. 11:30, redacted 4:00. Redacted is... is something all day. What the hell does that say? Cancel? Oh, cancel maybe. What the heck? Something is cancelled all day. That would make sense. C-A-N-C-E. This writing is awful. Jeffrey Epstein. Okay. Glenn called at 2:40. Jeffrey Epstein. Larry, 727, question mark, 22. What, 60%, 5:30. A rented car for moment, etc. for redacted. This matches. So this matches a police report stating that a victim broke their car, but Epstein rented them a new one, and they also extended that rental. So this is the name of the victim that they actually rented the car for. For not moth, a month. Yeah, because they did it for a month, and then and then they did it for another month afterwards, and they basically just notified the victim, keep the car for another month. That was it. Okay, redacted would like to speak to you. Jeffrey Epstein. Important message for JE, date 10/105, time 10:15 a.m. M redacted, phone mobile redacted, telephoned. No message, signed J. Important message, JE, date 10/3/05, time 6:20 p.m. M redacted. Message redacted. Cannot be at 8. He is out of town. He will be back on Thursday. Redacted is asking if you want Swedish guy. Signed J. Important message for JE, date 10/3/05, 2:30 p.m. They telephoned. Redacted. Yeah, these are all redacted. I can gloss past that. That's repeat. And it's signed J. Clothes and dryer, pack magazines, floor stencils, I think. Well, it doesn't say flour. Floor stencils, I reckon. Pack magazines, Jeffrey E. Epstein. Redacted can't come today. She can take, or can't come today. She can take, maybe. T-A-H-E. A take would be more sensical. Fucking hell. That's $150 per hour for something. But what this is, I do not know. I mean, M-I? That's an I. Unless that's Ghislaine Maxwell. That could be Ghislaine Maxwell. G-H. Ghislaine Maxwell. That could be a signature. For Ghislaine Maxwell, maybe. Although, yeah, that's a scribble. I want to say that's possibly a signature for Maxwell. Jeffrey Epstein. Okay. To I-95 from Jet Aviation. Exit left out of Jet Aviation's gate. Travel 6/10 of a mile and turn right. Turn right again and stay to the right side of the road. Follow signs to Southern Boulevard East, then look for 195 straight ahead. Okay, to Jet Aviation from I-5. From I-5, exit on Southern Boulevard West. Travel west to the third traffic light and turn right. You'll be facing the Bomb Group restaurant. Turn right and travel back the way you came on Perimeter Road. The second Jet Aviation building on the left. Number 1515 is the terminal building. Thank you for choosing Jet Aviation, the only global business aviation service company. Jet Aviation Palm Beach, 1515 Perimeter Road, Palm Beach International Airport, West Palm Beach, Florida, 33406. I'm not going to dox them. Okay, PAX. Okay, so this is like car rental thing. So PAX/crew, that's PAX. All of this is redacted, and yeah, Enterprise Hertz Avis Other. So that's the name of the rental company. So that's just a big redaction there. They've rented a car. What car is it? Don't know. Who rented it? Also don't know. What a great redaction. HP Office Jet 7310. Personal printer, fax copier, scanner. Last transaction. Okay. Date October 3rd. Time 1:35 p.m. Type fax. So this is a fax record. Identification redacted. Duration 22 seconds. Pages 1. Result jammed. Oh, we got more fax records. Okay. And this is one record a page. Easy. I'll have to see that. Date October 3rd. Time 10:06 a.m. Type fax. Sent. Identification redacted. 22 seconds. Pages 1. Result jammed. It's the same again. Okay. For Mr. Wexner from Mr. Epstein. 2 pages, including caller, maybe? Cell? Is that... I want to say caller, but that's just... Yeah. He wrote fine here. Why is he... Ugh. Anyway, date, October 3rd, 10:04 a.m. Fax sent, identification redacted, duration 23 seconds. Pages 1, result jammed. Even the fax machine doesn't like him. For redacted, from redacted. 6 pages, including my cover. They don't have it in stock. 10 to 12 week wait. Manager will be in tomorrow. So you can call her in the morning and see if they will give us the one from the floor. 2 ottomans, 2 chairs, sofa. So yeah, they're furniture shopping. Redacted. P.S. I gave them shipping address with your name on it. What a pal. Okay, item is not scanned. Description, 2 small VHS-style tapes. Official.lab instructions for July 27, 2020. Here we go again. Redacted, and this says... I don't even know. I-N-A-E? And that's an E at the end? In a... something? I don't know. That's very difficult for me to tell what that says. 2324. Okay, and that's that. Okay, 041505, number 2, and that's it. Okay, what do we got here? Wood Technology, Metal Technology. This might be a repeat. Wood Technology, please remit to Wood Technology Inc., PO Box 130, Conover NC 28613, phone 828 464 8049, fax 828 464 8046. CSN Stores Inc., DBA Racks and Stands, 2 Copley Place, floor, Boston, MA 02116. Yeah, and it's 1260E Ebony CD Storage Tower, 1 cartons. Yeah, it's the same storage counter we did at the start of this stream. The word you couldn't read 3 pages ago is minimum. Ah! Thank you, yeah. Okay, that would make sense. I don't know why I thought it said Maxwell, but I guess I thought the first word of that was Ghislaine, which is GH, which is, yeah, it's a very rare letter pairing, but you do get it with that name. Alright. Next one. Find singles in your area. Yeah, we've done this before as well. 2 redacted. You order with Amazon. Billing address: Ghislaine Maxwell, New York, New York, 10022, United States. New York, New York, 10021, United States as a shipping address. Order grand total $29.94. Yeah, we've covered this one before because it's got the 1-day shipping and the group my items into as few shipments as possible. I made a comment about them being environmentally friendly. 04-1505, number 5. Oh, there is some more stuff there. Shit. Okay, and it's important as well. Jean-Luc. Yeah, so that's what I thought was Jean from earlier. 6:20 p.m. He spoke to the specialist about your symptoms. The doc said it's a Bratislavian virus. It is curable, but you have to move. It can cause impotence of the muscle, which can shorten your sex life. Jeffrey Epstein. Okay. Okay, this is another one-pager. 04-1505, important message for Jeffrey, date 4405, time 1:05 p.m. Message: she is looking to speak with you. No signature. Obviously, no name or phone number. They've redacted that. Okay. Okay, 04-1505. A lot of these memos. Important message for Jeffrey, 4405, time 6:21 p.m. M. Jean-Luc. They've telephoned. Message: he spoke to the doctor about your symptoms. His Bratislavian various. It can be cured, but you have to move. It can cost empathy of the muscle, which can shorten your sex life. Okay. Oh, fucking hell. Did they dunk this in coffee or something? 04-1505, redacted Jeffrey Epstein, with a bunch of scribbles on it. 04-15-2005, redacted Jeffrey Epstein. More scribbles again. Okay, what do we got here? Alright. Something new. MapQuest, 358 Opera Way, Palm Beach, Florida, 33480, 4730 US. Total estimated time, 26 minutes. Redacted. Maneuvers. Okay, MapQuest. Is that, oh no. Driving directions. Okay, yeah, yeah. So, it's the early days of sat-navs, I think. Maybe even earlier. But the details of the car journey, all redacted. Tomorrow, seek Global Express. Redacted. Start 358 Umbrella Way, Palm Beach, FL 33480-4730 US. They got a bit of redaction here, but they haven't managed to cover it all. So, Lake Worth, Atlantic Ocean. 300 meter scale, 900 foot. And that's the A1A. I think that's the important thing to look for. And then Banyan Road. So yeah, even though there isn't redaction here, you can probably work out where it is. There you go. Have fun. 2005, yeah. MapQuest.com. So I think, I don't know, was Google Maps older? Younger? Yeah. Google Maps, I think, is on there as well. And redacted West Palm Beach, Florida, redacted US. And that's completely redacted. So this could possibly be the start location. 358 Umbrella Way. So that 358 Umbrella Way is in this area by the A1A. This is possibly a victim address or something else or whatever. So I'm back on my mic. I'm aware I keep leaning back on the chair. I just hope people are able to hear me all right. I'm sure they can. These directions are informational only. No representation is made or warranty given as to their content, road conditions, or route expeditiousness. User assumes all risk of use. MapQuest and its suppliers assumes no responsibility for any loss or delay resulting in blah, 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 blah. That's redacted. This is the... Okay. So yeah, it could be that this is the missing piece of the puzzle here. Start 358 Umbrella Way, Palm Beach. Yep, this is there again. End redacted Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Redacted US. And this is a big redaction there. That's redacted as well. So... yeah. Okay, redacted. This is the other side of that sheet. So redacted 8 p.m., 6 p.m. Bunch of redactions here, but all of this was basically on the flip side of that page, which we've already done. Redacted urgent Doran offer urgent Doran offer redacted. This is a mistake. Jeffrey Epstein redacted Jeffrey Epstein redacted. Yeah, okay. 178. Henneth? MSN? Ugh. MSN, maybe? MSN was the thing. Yeah, I want to say there is a little bit of... Yeah, see? We got a little bit of a curve. That's another pen mark there. So it's MSN. So MSN was a big thing back then. Well, okay, I mean, it still is. It's Microsoft's news, but... You know, MSN Messenger, for example, that was the thing. That was the shit back then. You know, and this is redacted. Street, maybe? Something. 1074. And I'm going to leave that there because people in the chat are very, very good at working out what these words say. I think it starts with a C, and that's an N for November. Apart from that, I don't know. Let's move on. Okay. Delta Airlines 2067, operated by Delta as Song, depart 6:30 a.m. morning, New York, New York, New York, John F. Kennedy, Intel, JFK. $387. And then American Airlines 5140, operated by American Eagle, executive, depart 11:22 a.m. morning, San Juan, Puerto Rico, San Juan, Luis Muas, Marin, Intel, SJU, STT, total miles 1679 miles. Sandy Burger, redacted. Yeah, we've seen the Sandy Burger before. And that's a redaction there, and that's the end of that. Okay, oh, fuck me sideways. Alright, let's go through the list. Medical supplies closet. Shelf 1, all vitamins. Shelf 2, pain relief. Advil, Aleve, aspirin, Motrin, Excedrin, Synthetaub, Tylenol, colds, coughs, flu, sore throat. Cepacol, Advil cold and sinus. Contac, children's Dime Tap syrup. Dime Tap, Hall's cough sweets. Sucret's throat lozenges. Robitussin, Diaphoresia syrup. Robitussin CF cough syrup. Robitussin cough sweets. Theraflu flu, cold and cough. Tylenol cold severe congestion capsules. Tylenol flu gel caps. Sucrets. Sudafed. Vicks. Chloroseptic. Sore throat. Vicks Dayquil. Vicks Nyquik. Stomach. Acidil. X-Lax. Gas-X. Imodium. Laxative tablets. Pepto-Bismol. Phillips milk of magnesia. Rolaids antacid tablets. Tums something. Yeah, it's covered by whatever this is, some kind of stain. Pepsid AC. Fleet. Yeah, I think that's Fleet. Various medications. Antibacterial ear solution. Antifungal cream. Blistex. Douche. Dramamine. Calendula. Fungus cream. Lamisil. Nitol. Difficulty in sleeping. Okay, so it only says what the fuck it is with that one, apparently. Mouth sore medication. Monostat 7. Misalex 3. Temporary tooth saver. Vadicil. Vicine eye wash. Zinc oxide ointment. Shell-free. Pain antibiotic foot medication external. Arnica gel. Bactine antiseptic cream. Bengay. Biofreeze. Vicks vapor rub. Fungus cream. Lamisil athlete's foot. Lotrimin foot cream. Neosorin sporin antibiotic ointment. Shell 4 first aid / itch treatment. Breathe right. Calamine lotion, first aid spray, insect repellent wristbands, itch cream, alcohol wipes, band-aids, cotton balls, surgical bandages, and surgical gloves. Sometimes my mic is overdriven. Maybe it's a bit too far away. I had it close. It could just be the way I'm speaking. Let me just... Yeah, mic's there. God is there. Alright, my bad. Yeah, sorry. It's like, normally when I'm editing, I'm able to sort of muck around with my voice if it's like obscenely loud or just a bit quiet or something like that. So yeah, during a stream, yeah. Sorry about that. It's not as perfect as I'd like. But it's more so I can sit comfortably and do this because, yeah, this can get a bit tedious at times. Anyway, what's the last file? Yeah, I think we're almost 600, 500 files away from finishing dataset 4, so let's do it. Evidence. Federal Bureau of Investigation. Right, oh fuck. Okay. 1B720, 1B721. All documents and photographs enclosed have been digitized. Negatives and or media have not been captured. Palm Beach Police Department, 05368. Jolly good, that's useful. 11/15/05, that's the date there. 05/1092, nothing there. 1B7-21. Okay, that's useful. 05/1092, 129542, redacted, 2021. Items not scanned, description microcassette. Here we go. PMP number 05/1092, number redacted and redacted. Palm Beach Police Department 05368, a bunch of redacted photos. Same date, 11/15/05. Let's move on. Evidence, Federal Bureau of Investigation 0208. Is that 2008? Might be. Oh, fuck. 1B7, 1, 2, and 3. All documents and photographs enclosed have been digitalized. Negatives and or media have not been captured. Okay. Item 1, 2, and 3. One quantity. Description. Micro statement from redacted marked number 2. Micro statement from 1 or marked. Yeah. Okay. Micro statement from redacted. And this is basically to say same as the above marked number 2. Could be the same person for a longer interview, needing more room on the table or something. And micro statement from redacted. Suspect Epstein Jeff, Officer Detective redacted, date 10/12/05. Lab number, nothing there. So these are microcassette tapes from interviews that the police have conducted with victims. And indeed, a lot of these detectives went to victims' homes, and they didn't drag them into the police station or anything like that. They went to the homes. They did all of the interviews there. So yeah, that's how it was done. That's 1, 2, and 3. Item was not scanned. Description microcassette times 3. Okay. Prop 05972, number 2. B 101105, number 2. Prop 05972, number 3. B interview. That's int. Oh yeah, and that's redacted interview. Redacted int. Interview, presumably. Shorthand. Prop 05972, title redacted, interview. And there's interview 101105. Yeah. So yeah, there's probably going to be a lot of these because there were a lot of interviews. I think the one that sticks with me is the detective having to explain that he gave one of the victims high fives because that's what the victim did, and it shows the immaturity really. But I don't mean that in a bad way. Just immaturity as in it's a young person. But yeah, they did a bunch of these. All right, evidence. Federal Bureau of Investigation. Fuck, I need to remember to keep putting on continuous scroll. Anyway, IB 710 and 11. All documents and photographs enclosed have been digitized. Negatives and or media have not been captured. Okay, we got something different. Redacted, redacted 2, redacted, subject, redacted, nothing else. Trying again, please let me know if you still don't see the face. Have a nice day. Okay, redacted, redacted. City and County of Honolulu, Hawaii. Phone fax redacted from redacted sent Monday, November 7th, 2005, 7:14 a.m. to subject redacted. Detective redacted. Below is the subject's photo image. Please call me if you have any questions or concerns. Redacted fax number. Okay, so this could be... I want to sort of rationalize this as it's an internal thing. If one of the victims has potentially moved to Hawaii, it could be that they're getting a detective over there to just confirm. Although it's a... Oh no, it's not a suspect's photo image, it's a subject's photo image. So that's the distinction. It could be just they're looking to track down a witness or a victim. Okay, and this bears credence to it. Hawaii driver's license, applicant dossier, DR number, SSN redacted, name redacted, address redacted, city, state, zip, Haliwa, Hawaii, birth date redacted, sex, female, height 5'8", weight 120, eye color hazel, hair color brown, county O, issue date, expiry date redacted, class 3, and obviously redacted These are right thumb, redacted, 1B711. Again, blank pages like this. 051064129542, redacted, 1011. Item is not scanned. Description microcassette. Official .lab instructions revised July 27th, 2020. Prop 05-1064, number 1, Sony, MC90, and that's redacted. And this is redacted as well. Oh, D or B redacted, so again, a possible interview. Okay, redacted, all of this. Okay, so this is the reply. We've seen this before. Please let me know if you still don't see the face. Redacted. Detective redacted. Please. Okay, below is the subject's photo image. Please call me if you have any questions or concerns. Yeah, that is repeat. So this is redacted. This is the same. Yeah, this is also the same. This is a repeat. I think 508-120. Is it the same? Let me just double check that. Yeah, 508-120. Yeah, it is the same. It could just be that it's like an email chain. I think that would make sense. That's all redacted, and that's that. That's good. Okay. Evidence. Federal Bureau of Investigation. Oh, was that 0208, 2008? So yeah. Late 2008. Okay, I was going to say late 2005 was when the investigation really got underway. I think 2007, 2008, that was when Epstein was imprisoned. I think he was only in prison for 1.5 years, and then he had a bunch of, like, he did get parole, I think. I think he got house arrest. Trouble is, he had a very, very good, well, he blew a lot of money on his defense. Let's just say that. Alan Dershowitz, especially. 1B712. But at least they got him again later. All documents and photographs enclosed have been digitized. Negatives and or media have not been captured. Item is not scanned. Description VHS. Maxell, ideal for use in time-lapse recording. VHS. Oh, what does that say on the side? Prop number 05-1069, number 1. Okay, number 1, 05-1069-128714. And, yeah, that's what we've done there. Evidence, Federal Bureau of Investigation, 0208. Oh, shit. (1B713). All documents and photographs enclosed have been digitized. Negatives and or media have not been captured. DL02 Media V0.1, April 2018. Yeah, that's just going to be a repeat. Item was not scanned. Description VHS. Official .lab instructions revised July 27, 2020. Okay. Maxell tape. Interview. Redacted. 13. Prop number 05-1069, number 2. Number 2, 05-1069-128714. Yeah. All of this obviously refers to the narratives in the police reports that we covered. Not the stream before, but the 2 streams before that. This is all the evidence they picked up along the way. So yeah. Yeah, it's this will be a little bit easier to go for, I think. And I've already scanned dataset 5. I think that could be done in a stream as well. Well, we'll see. We'll see tomorrow. Because I'm determined. Let's get this done. Let's get up to dataset 6 and really get into the meat of it. Anyway, that's done. Evidence, Federal Bureau of Investigation. Fucking hell. Continuous scroll once again. 1B714 or IB714. All documents and photographs enclosed have been digitized. Negatives and or media have not been captured. 05-1079-128521, redacted, 14. Item was not scanned. Description CD. Okay, we got some stuff here. PBPD case number 05368. Digital voice recording. Prop number 05.1079. Statement with Rodriguez. Statement with redacted. Okay. Evidence. Federal Bureau of Investigation. Oh, continuous scroll. There we go. IB 715, 16, and 17. All documents and photographs enclosed have been digitized. Negatives and or media have not been captured. Item is not scanned. Description VHS. CN 05-368. Original PI plus. Okay, Maxell tip again. CN 05-368 10/20/05, 358 El Brillo. A search warrant. Items 1+3 put on here. Prop number 051080, number 2, the original. Number 2 of 2, 051080, 128714, or /4, I suppose. No, no, that's a 14. It's the same as that. Okay, original 16. Item was not scanned. Description: mini DV tape ×2. I thought that said TV for a sec. So item 1, quantity 2. Description: mini DV tape marked. And item 3, same as above, marked number 2. So 1 and 2. Suspect Jeffrey Epstein, and they misspelled his name. Officer redacted, date 10/20/05. 15/17. Okay, tape 1, number 2, prop number 051080. And that's tape 2 with exactly the same thing. Alright, next file. Evidence, Federal Bureau of Investigation. And that says 2008 there. Very mudded. Ugh. Let's go down. 1B718. All documents and photographs enclosed have been digitized. Negatives and or media have not been captured. Town of Palm Beach Police Department evidence. Case number 05368. Property 051087. Contents 128141. Item 1, quantity 1. Description: micro with redacted. Suspect Epstein, officer redacted. Date 1/1/14/05. 18. Item was not scanned. Description: micro cassette. Prop 051087. That says, and with redacted title and redacted description as per fucking usual. But these are all victims, so yeah, they need to be protected. Okay. Wow. Can I actually get all of this done today? I wonder. Epstein, evidence, Federal Bureau of Investigation. Not if I mess up like that. Okay, 1B719. All documents and photographs have enclosed have been digitized. Negatives and or media have not been captured. Town of Palm Beach, evidence case 05368, property 051090 128141 TS, I think. Item quantity 1. A description: micro with redacted. Subject Epstein, officer redacted. Date 11/15/05. Item was not scanned. Description: micro cassette. Prop 051090 with redactions again. Next one. Evidence, Federal Bureau of Investigation. Yep. I don't need to do that. That's just a repeat, and it's the same dates anyway. 1B722. All documents and photos enclosed have been digitized. Negatives and or media have not been captured. Okay, item 1, quantity 1. Description: micro with redacted. Suspect Epstein Jeff, officer redacted. Date 12/13/05. 22. Item was not scanned. Description: micro cassette. Prop number 12053, maybe? 0512, and thank God that's bad. Redacted details again. Okay, oh fuck. 1B74. Okay, we've got something different. Earnings statement. Jeffrey E. Epstein, 358 Old Way, Palm Beach, Florida, 33480. Pay period 4/16/2005 to 4/29/2005. Easy pay, pay date 4/28/2005. Employee number redacted. Department number 10. Social security number redacted. Marital status single. Number of allowances 01. Redacted. Palm Beach, Florida, 33480. Hours and earnings. Description: salary. GTL this period 2115.39. GTL 8.49. Year to date 14807.71. Description: FICA Fed WT this period 162.48 and 350.01. Year to date 1136.69 and 2447.94. Gross pay year to date 14,807.71. Gross pay this period, well, is not necessarily 2,115. That's a bad scan there. Total deductions this period 512.49. Not pay this period 1,602.90. Okay. Jeffrey Epstein, 358 Umbrella Way, Palm Beach, Florida, 33480. Okay, 01602.90, deposit to bank, number redacted, check account redacted. 1602.90. Paid to the order of redacted, Palm Beach, Florida. Okay. This is not a check. Good to know. This side of document, this is all faded. Earnings statement. So, no employee number, department number 10. Marital status, a single number of allowances. Single, that's another. This is all a repeat. So the salary is this an exact repeat? This is an exact repeat. Oh no, maybe not here. Let me double check. 162.48. Yeah, this is a repeat. So let's move past that. Oh yeah, it says it's a copy. Okay, 162.48. Yeah. Again, this is... Yeah, the only thing that's changing is the pay period and pay date. So this is... Yeah. This looks like a monthly report or quarterly report or 2/19/2005 to 3/04. Sorry, understanding like the American system of doing dates is a little bit difficult for me. I think this is just, salary over 2 weeks. So this is a repeat. It's just another month. Okay. This side of document contains ADPWA watermarks. Hold an angle for view. Okay, we've gone past that. Colonial Bank. Questions about your account. Call Colonial Connection. Redacted. www.colonialbank.com. Eagle checking. Account number redacted. Statement period February 23rd, 2005 to March 14th, 2005. Redacted Palm Beach, Florida 33480. Great news! Colonial has improved the overall look and feel of your statement to give you added flexibility and control in managing your finances. Colonial Bank values your relationship and would like to thank you for allowing us to serve you. Great. Sorry, that's a Top Gear reference. I just saw the opportunity. Account summary. Previous balance, 0. Total credits, plus 4,836.74. Total debits, negative 1,559.28. Service charge, nothing. Ending balance, 3,277.46. Average collected balance, 1,407.61. Fees this period, $13.01. Account details. Deposits and other credits, 2 deposits. Amount 3,233.84 and 1602.90. Checks paid, check 93, date 303, amount 1546.27. Other debit, stage 32, printed check charge, Clark American check order, redacted, amount 1301. Daily balance summary, 223, nothing. Oh no. What have we got here? 223, nothing. 224, 3233.84, 32, 3220.03, 331674.56, 39 is 3277.46. Colonial Bank NA, member FDIC. Financial strength in local hands. Okay. Eagle checking account number, same statement period, February 23rd, 2005, March 14th, 2005. Important information. So this is just internal bank stuff. Ending balance shown on statement, 3,277.46. Date, March 14th, 2005. Okay. And we're getting the same thing again, I think. But, just in case there's something different, I will carry on from this bit. Because these are all the same details, marital status, single, number of lances, 01, all of that. That's exactly the same. So this is another, 2 weeks, essentially. Hours and earnings, salary, 2,115.39. GTL, 8.49. Year-to-date, 16923.10. Taxes and discussions, FICA 162.47, 1299.16 year to date. Fed WT this period 350.01, year to date 2797.95. And gross pay year to date 16923.10. Gross pay this period 2115.39. Total deductions this period 512.48. Not paid this period 1602.91. Okay, Jeffrey Epstein, 358 Umbrella Way, Palm Beach, Florida, 33480. 1,602.91 deposit to bank, number redacted, check account redacted, 162.91. And this is not a check. Paid to the order of, well, they missed this top bit, 100018, that's what it says, and 18E. Voucher only, non-negotiable. Okay, and this is a repeat for 3/19/2005 to 4/01/2005. And this is a repeat as well. Okay. Going for a lot here. What is... Alright, we'll be alright. So, previous balance, it's a little wild here. It's very, very difficult to tell. Previous balance, I want to say it's 4,937.56. Total credit, 3,205.81. Total debits, 4,400 dead. And then ending balance, 3,743.37. Average collected balance, 5,325.56. Okay. Deposits and other credits. Actual deposit, Jeffrey Epstein payroll, redacted. Amount, 1,602.90. And same again. What's that first letter? Is that B, maybe? Possibly. And the amount is 1,602.91. Same amount, basically. Just probably adjusted very slightly for inflation or something. Checks paid indicates check missing in sequence. Check 103, date 4/2, amount 4,000. And check 105, 5/2, amount 4,000. Daily balance summary. Date 4/14, 4,937.56, 4/20, 4,539, 4,537, I should say, 0.56, 4/8, 6,140.46, 5/12, 3,743.37. Okay. And then this is the same again. April 15th, 2005 to May 13th, 2005. Same thing here. Date, May 13th, 2005. Ending balance shown on statement, 3,743.37. Okay. And we're dealing with another repeat here. Well, this is a repeat. 5/14/2005 to 5/27/2005. So we'll go past that. Here's a repeat. And I'm pretty sure that's also a repeat. No, we got a different year to date. So the salary, the year to date is 21,153.88. The rest is the same. Gross pay year to date 21,153.88. Gross pay this period 2,115.39. Total deductions this period 512.49. Net pay this period 1,602.90. Okay, this is a repeat of that. Okay, so I'm just going to do the ending balance for the account summary because we're getting lots of repeats and this is very, very boring. Ending balance of the account summary, $6,731.03. Average collected balance, 5,869.56. Deposits and other credits, date 6/23 and 7/7, and it's 1,602.91 and 90. Checks paid, 110 to 114, 300, 100, 850, 503.95 and 500. Daily balance summary, 614 to 77, 5779.17, 6378.13, 5428.13, 5128.13, and 6731.03. Okay. June 15, 2005 to June 15, 2005. Yay, great. Ending balance shown on statement, 6731.03. Okay. And this is another repeat. The ending balance is 8,395.11. Average collected balance, 8,485.09. Okay. Deposits and other credits. Date 7/19 deposit, 1,256.00. 7/21, Ash deposit, Jeffrey Epstein payroll, redacted. 1,685.65. Deposit, 977. 8/4, Ash deposit, Jeffrey Epstein payroll, redacted. 1,654.57. Checks paid, 115 to 119. Amount, 100.14. 1256.00. 2158. 375 and 20. Daily balance summary, date 7/15 to 8/11. 6731.03, 7987.03, 9572.54, 10549.54, 6760.54, 8415.11, and 8395.11. Okay. equal checking. Statement period, July 16, 2005 to August 12, 2005. Again, all of this is repeat. Ending balance shown on statement is 8395.11. Okay. This is not a repeat, so I will do this one. Salary is 4230.76. GTL is 8.49. And year-to-date, 4230.76. FICA, this period, 324.30. Year-to-date, 324.30. Fed WT, this period, 697.89. And year-to-date, 697.89. Gross pay year-to-date, 4,230.76. Gross pay this period is the same. Total deductions this period, 1,022.19. Not pay this period, 3,208.57. Okay. And this is not a repeat again, although this bit is. I'll do it all anyway. Salary, 2115.39. Year-to-date, 12692.32. GTL, 8.49. FICA, 162.48. Year-to-date, 974.21. Fed, whatever this is a BAS scan. 350.01 and year-to-date 2,097.93. Gross pay year-to-date 12,692.32. Gross pay this period 2,115.39. Total deductions this period 512.49. Net pay this period 1,602.90. Okay, 1,602.90 deposit to bank. We've seen that before. Okay, something different. We're in, we're out, we're quick, we're clean. Zimmerman Tree Service. Well, www.zimmermantreeservice.com. I'm pretty sure there's nothing to do with George Zimmerman. Anyway, Palm Beach County, Southern Martin County, Boca Raton, Delray. I'm not going to dox with the numbers. But it is Jeffrey Epstein or current family residing at 358 Arbella Way, Palm Beach, Florida, 33480, 4730. Pre-sorted standard US postage, paid, done right Marketing Systems Inc., West Palm Beach, Florida, 33405. Whatever your trees need, we've got the solution. True, we're arborists. We grew up loving trees, learned how to care for them, and we practice our craft every day. That's only a few of the reasons to call Zimmerman Tree Service to prune your trees. Here are a few more. We're in, we're out, we're fast, we're clean. We can spot problems and take care of them before they become major, and we're priced right. For your next pruning, or any tree, shrub, or landscape need, call Zimmerman Tree Service. 4660 71st Course South, Lake Worth, Florida, 33463. 20 years service to South Florida. Okay, got past that. 34C, redacted. ARC, redacted. Phone line for Bosca apartment? Or Boston apartment, sorry. Boston, the location. Yeah, they're looking for an apartment in Boston. Jolly good. Jeffrey Epstein. Okay. Right. Needs. This is a redaction. Health. CMSJ. Inf. SPV. Chart. SU. Musi. PRK. Time. That says only. Hath. Grundify. God almighty. Lim. Yeah. And this is a redaction there. That's Jeffrey Epstein. Okay. This is your receipt. Thank you. 120 redacted. OOA check deposit 9:15, 20th of July, 05 a.m. MDS 3201 2022. Ooh. Nah, that won't be current. That would probably be an expiry. 5,670. Dead. Okay. Items which you receive immediate credit as subject for the final payment. Blah, blah, blah. We don't need to do the coupon thing. Okay. This is your receipt. Thank you. 120 redacted Worth Avenue. Okay, this is different. DDA check deposit 12:43, 19th July, 05 a.m. 2022. MDS 3201, $1,256. Again, we're not going to do the small print for random coupons, and this is a repeat and it's irrelevant information. We want to get out of data set 4 at this point. Okay, and this one, 120 Worth Avenue, 11:55, 23 August 05 a.m. MDS 3201, $5,670 is there. So yeah. And this one is the same at 0958 for $977. 25th of July. Yeah, same again. Okay. Oh god, we got this shit again. Okay. We've seen these repeats before. This statement period is March 15, 2005 to April 14, 2005. Okay, this could be for someone else. Redacted Palm Beach, Florida. Okay, the ending balance of all of this is 4,937.56. Average collected balance is 5,337.66. Okay, deposits and other credits. Date, 315, Ash Deposit, ADP TX, Finkel, SCB Payroll, redacted. Oh, there's nothing there. We got two deposits, 318 and 21, 1,734.28, 1,602.90. Ash Deposit, Jeffrey Epstein Payroll on 331 and 414 is 1,602.91 and 90. Checks paid, that's 94, 101 and 102, 600, 282.89 and 4,000. Daily balance summary, it's 314 to 331 apparently. 3277.46 times 2. 2994.57. 4728.85. 6331.75. 7934.66. Redacted. Okay, and March 15, 2005, April 14, 2005. Daily balance summary continued. Okay, 46 to 4414. 7334.66. 3334.66. And 4937.56. Okay. And the ending balance shown on statement is 4,937.56. Oh, Christ. There's nothing there. This is a blank page. Signed, Rich as Hell and Free. Well, you ain't free, are you, Epstein? You got arrested, didn't you? Very, very shortly after you had these files. Yeah. And now you're probably not free in hell. Anyway, redacted 10/6/2005. Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, we just done 100 there. That's very, very good. Yeah, we're less than 500 files to go. Having said that, the Palm Beach police reports, they were densely packed files. They took me a while. Anyway, 051005 129442 redacted 4. Oh fuck, let's get there. This is probably sent he wrote after he got released. No, I think this is the evidence that was taken in 2005, and I think he was released 2008 after the whole court stuff went down. He was released, I think, to undergo house arrest or something like that, or I think he actually made a deal and roached on some co-conspirators, but he just went right back to doing what he did, except he did it at Epstein Island, and he did other things as well. Anyway, that's we've done that bit. Okay. Jeffrey Epstein, 358 Upper Way, Palm Beach, Florida, 33480. Earnings name. Oh no, shit, it's the same. Salary, 2115.39. The GTO is the same every time. We're just going to ignore it from now on, because this is just a repeat. Year to date, 19038.49. FICA, 162.48. Year to date, 1461.64. Fed WT, 350.01. These are also the same with every one that I've seen so far. Year to date, 3147.96. Gross pay year to date, 19038.49. Gross pay this period, 2115.39. Total deductions this period, 512.49. Net pay this period, 1602.90. Is this just the same thing in color? It better not be. Well, pay period 309/2005 to 318/2005. Yeah, it might be. It's different year to date. So the year to dates, I will say. Year to date for this is 8461.54, and for here is 649.26 and 1397.91. Gross pay year to date 8461.54. Gross pay this period 2115.39. Total deductions 512.49. Net pay this period 1602.90. Okay, this one year to date 16923.10, year to dates 1299.16 and 2797.95. Gross pay year 16923.10, period 2115.39, I think. Yeah, gross pay and total deductions are the same. And net pay is also the same. Should I just do the gross pay year to date? Maybe I should. Well, that bit, regardless, that bit's done anyway. And this bit is the check again. Year to date 6346.15, year to date 486.78 and 1047.90. Gross pay year 6346.15. This period 2115.39. Net pay, oh no, we've done that. Okay, year to date 14807 for this one, 0.71, 1136.69, 2447.94, and this is 416,005 to 429,2005. I think these are repeats, like of what we just did, except this is done in color. Gross pay year to date 14807.71, gross pay 2115.39. Yeah, this is all the same. Okay, ending balance of account summary 3227.46. This is less than the minimum wage. I did not know this. Although, was it the minimum wage at the time? Because obviously inflation and all that would probably count. And it's Florida as well. Does Florida have the minimum wage? Or is it like a federal thing? I don't know. America is a funny place. I only know, like, I only know for sure with regards to my own country, but from what I understand in America, the states get to do have a lot of their own rules. But the federal stuff covers the entire US. So that's why it's like, oh, you're allowed guns or in this state, but not in this state or whatever. Actually, I can't remember. Yeah. Every state has a minimum wage. Is it the same minimum wage across the board, or is it just state by state? Well, I don't know. Average collected balance 1409. Oh, 7.61. No, I don't need to do that. Deposit 3223.84 and 162.90. Check 93, 1546.27. Other debits 32, printed check charge, Clark American check order 1301. Daily balance summary 223.239 000 3233.84 3220.83 1674.56 and 3277.46. Okay, Colonial Bank statement period February 23rd, 2005 to March 14, 2005. Okay. Date March 14, 2005, ending balance shown on the statement 3277.46. Okay. This one again, year to date 10576.93, 811.73, 1747.92. I'm very confident I've just done all of this. Oh well. Gross pay year to date 10576.93. I'll just do the the gross pay, I think, because this is getting very tedious. Same check again. Gross pay 21,153.88. Yeah, and everything else is the same, with the exception sometimes this is a 9-1, sometimes this is a 9T. Very strange. Anyway, same check again. Okay, ending balance 3743.37. Average collected balance 5325.56. Deposits, Ash deposit Jeffrey Epstein payroll, redacted times 2, and it's 1602.90 and 91. Checks paid 103 and 105, 400 and 4,000. Daily balance summary 414 to 512. 4937.56, 4537.56, 6140.46, and 3743.37. Okay, Colonial Bank, you checking statement period April 15th, 2005, May 13th, 2005. Okay, ending balance shown on the statement 3743.37, and that's April 13th, 2005. Okay, gross, this is 402 2005 to 415 2005. These aren't even in order. Okay, gross pay year to date 12,692.32. Same check again. Statement period March 15th, 2005 to April 14th, 2005. Ending balance shown on statement 4937.56. Okay, this is March 15th, 2005 to April 14th, 2005. Ending balance 4937.56. Okay, deposits and other credits 315 to 414. Yeah, I have fucking done this before. Deposit 1734.28, 1602.90, and the deposits 1602.91 and 90. Checks paid 94 to 102, 600, 282.89, and 4,000. Daily balance summary 314 to 414. Yeah, this. I remember this. I remember the continuation. 3227.46 times 2, 2994.57, 4728.85, 6331.75, 7934.66, 7334.66, 3334.66, 4937.56. Sorry, it's hard to keep your place, especially when you've been going for as long as I have. How my cat's doing? Oh, Dexter's up there, and he's behaving. Clara is on the floor on her favourite cushion, and she is also behaving. I couldn't ask for better. They are learning. Okay, next one. Yeah, more. So the pay period is 205-2000. If I said 2015, I meant 2005. My bad. To 2/18/2005. Gross pay per year to date, 4,230.76. Net pay might have been different. Yeah, this might be different. Gross pay this period, 4,230.76. Total deductions, 1,022.19. Net pay, 3,208.56. Yeah. Okay, statement period, June 15th, 2005 to July 15th, 2005. Ending balance, 6731.03, 5869.56. Deposits and other credits. HH department, HH deposit, Jeffrey Epstein payroll redacted, 162.91 and 90. Checks paid 110 to 114, 300, 100, 850, 503.95 and 500. Daily balance summary, 614 to 77. 5779.17, 6378.13, 5428.13, 5128.13, and 6731.03. Statement period, June 15th, 2005 to July 15th, 2005. Ending balance shown on the statement, 6731.03. July 16th, August 12th. Ending balance, 8395.11. Deposits and other credits. Deposit 1256. HH deposit. Jeffrey Epstein payroll 1685.65. Deposit 977. ACH deposit Jeffrey Epstein payroll 1654.57. Checks paid 115 to 119. 100.14. 1256. 2158. 375 and 20. Daily balance summary 715 to 811. 6731.03, 7987.03, 9572.54, 549.56, 6760.54, 8415.11, and 8395.11. Statement period, July 16, 2005, August 12, 2005. Okay, ending balance shown on statement, 8395.11. Okay. 34C, nothing there. ARC, redacted. Felt like for Boston apartment? Yeah, it's the same one again. These are all repeats. I really wish I'd known that before. And yeah, this is a repeat, the Jeffrey Epstein. This is a repeat as well. This is a little bit... No, this is the same. No, 977. Yeah, all the checks. 120. This was a little bit different. I think this was all redacted last time. 120, 2225 Worth Avenue. And this is 0958, 25th July, 977. 1243, 19th July, 5 a.m. $1256. 1155, 23rd of August, $5,670. And we're carrying on. Oh, this is redacted. I think these are stamps, in a way. These are like rubber stamps, and this information might cover the whoever this is. Could be like a member of staff if they're on Epstein's payroll. Again, some of the staff may not have known. Who knows? But I'm willing to bet they would have been questioned heavily by the police. So yeah, that's redaction, This is redaction. Yeah, you see this, this is like the kind of rubber stamp you get on a receipt or something like that. So that's why it's redacted. But apart from that, I can't tell what this says. It's all backwards anyway, so I think it's on the other side of the paper. Okay. And we're getting past that. Whatever your trees need, we got a solution. Oh, God, this shit again. It's exactly the same thing as what I've just read, but in colour. Why was I tricked into doing this? Almost 100 pages of this shit. 100 pages of just reading the same thing again, but in colour. Oh, let's have a look. We got more stuff in the chat. Let me try and regain my sanity while I had a look. Net Narrator didn't kill himself. Yeah, I mean, I say it like every time. I mean, I'm not suicidal. You know, I'm not having any bad thoughts. I'm not mentally ill. I'm having the time of my life doing what I do. I no longer need to work for anybody else, and you know, I've done pretty well. And no, I've got to go that way. And my cats more than keep me occupied with everything. So, yeah, no dark thoughts in my head. And no accidents. I'm not accident prone either. And I need to leave the house for that to happen. Rid of all the duplicates. Yeah, agreed. These duplicates, like, it's ridiculous. Okay, no, only 2. Okay. Probably sent after he got released. No, this is before, I think. This is less than minimum wage. Every state does minimum wage. Florida being this very expensive state, the minimum wage is much higher than the national average. Oh, that's good. But there is a federal minimum wage. Okay, that makes sense. So it's like we couldn't have, you know, some of the I don't want to say less reputable states. Like, some of the states have a certain reputation for, you know, bad shit. Some of them do not. So yeah, I can imagine why it'd be different in the states, but at least there is like a sort of a federal base level, so people can't take the piss. Right now, minimum wage is $7.25 an hour for the country. I'm assuming that's $7.25 rather than $725. If it's $725, I'm moving there. We're currently having a thunderstorm here. Oh shit! Sorry to hear that. I don't understand why any of this stuff is in the Epstein Files. And Epstein's famous last words. Indeed. Although, having said that, they've clearly tampered with the footage of what went on at Epstein's cell. Anyway, this we've done before. This is a repeat. This is also a repeat. This is also a repeat. And this is the last check. 9/15, 20th of July, for $5,670. Please don't give me any more repeats of that. Okay, doesn't look like it. We're getting more shorter files. But on the plus side, we've made it just shy of about 400 files to go. Redacted Architect, New York City, 10025. Bunch of redactions there. Okay, and Architect, New York City, 10025. Again, another easy one to go through. These are clearly, like, this is just everything they grabbed during the warrant. Oh, fucking Christ. Alright, Epstein Residence, 358 Umbrella Way, Palm Beach, Florida. Redacted Architect, New York, New York, 100021. Okay, pool notes. Construct new pool wall to square off pool. Abandon old steps. Fill and cover over with concrete and travertine paving to match. Construct new steps. Remove existing tile at waterline. Install new tile. Repair leak and resurface entire interior of pool. New retractable and motorized. So presumably like Thunderbirds is like the pool, you know, the lid just automatically closes or something and you can walk in it or something. I don't know. It seems like the kind of thing a rich guy would have. If it's not Thunderbirds, I would be really disappointed. If it's just like a plastic cover or something. Epstein Residence, 358 Umbrella Way, Palm Beach, Florida. Architect, New York, New York. 10021. Tell facts redacted. And pretty much the same again here. Okay, redacted. Associate Architect. Redacted, West Palm Beach, Florida. Redacted. And that's random page. 187-5. Jolly good. Okay, next we've got 1B75. Evidence. Item 1. Quantity free. Description. Floor plans. Suspect Epstein Jeffrey. Date 10/20/05. 5. Fuck me sideways. Alright, well, let's have a look at the margin first. Epstein residence, 358 Umbrella Way, Palm Beach, Florida. Architect. This is all the same details. Drawing title. First floor plan. Partial site plan. Scale 4 equals 1.0. Date 3 to 4.94. Project number. Drawing number A1. Okay. I'm going to have to look at this in detail. Let's split it up into layers. So top layer. So remove exterior through wall AC unit. Install new heat pump in kitchen. Massive renovations here. Relocate existing cooling tower and condensing unit to new Plaza rear yard. P&D 7.5 per firmer regulations. New precast concrete pavers. Pavers to be square. Size determined by north-south dimmer porch, I think. 3 equals 6 equal. Okay. And yeah, and that's basically just passing them out. So this is the terrace. Okay, this is like AC units and stuff. Enlarged terrace at one paver all sides. Install new retractable awning. Motorized new conch terrace with precast pavers. Number 3, 2 times 2 square. Remove existing SGGL door. Enlarge MO to extent of original MO and install NEV sliding glass door. Modify existing crown molding and as read to accommodate shutters. Install new Pecky cypress boards of all vertical TYB. Garden room. Oh, that is the garden room. Okay, install the cypress plantation shutters. There. Remove exist jacuzzi, including pipes, pumps, filters, heaters, etc. Remove adjacent travertine paving. Scope of removal to be determined in field by architect. Install new tram paving to match. Install new prefabricated metal spiral stair. Pool notes. Construct new pool wall to square off pool abandon old steps. Fill and cover over with concrete and traverse paving and match. Travertine pavement. Construct new steps. Remove existing tile and water line. Install new tile. Repair leak and resurface entire interior of pool. In fact, we've done that bit before, haven't we? Yeah, we have. Install new retractable awning. Motorized. Put a palm tree there. New core and spiral spur. Okay. Well, we've done that layer. Now we're going to go for this layer of rooms here. Okay. Remove existing AC unit and install new AC unit 7.5 to comply with FEMA. Mech.rm. Raise existing water heater and storage tank to ELV 7.5 per FEMA. RR.4. Laundry, back hall, kitchen. Install new plantation shutter. Install new linoleum floor. Linoleum floor. Fucking hell, I hate that word. Top exists stone floor and kitchen and pantry. There's the pantry. Hang on. Fucking Christ. Okay, kitchen and pantry, dining room. Patch ceiling as required by plumbing work above and paint. Install new Pecky cypress ceiling, bees and crown to garden room. Install and ceiling fans centered on doors. Install new cypress plantation shutters and glass doors, yeah. Install new Pecky cypress placards and wall. Yeah, he's basically making it uniform. Cuz, you alright? Ah, yes you are. You're just playing. Okay, lake room. Patch ceiling as required by removal of lights, paint. Install new painted wood adjustable shelves, floor to ceiling. Install new Pecky cypress boards and wall. Okay. Foyer. Install new laminated glass panel in place of beveled GL panel. Install new fixed wood window and plantation shutter. Patch floor to rev carpet. Install new partitions. Patch ceiling and rend 310, 38 door. Close. OPR number 2. 1 4 times 6 door CL. Okay. Existing elevator. AC staff. Okay, we've done that bit. We've done these bits. Remove exterior device. Sink and cap links per FEMA. New door per glass panel. This is the garage. Planter. So yeah, this is the front. And there's not much there. What else? What do we have here? Install new motorized sliding gate at driveway. Remove portion of existing... I guess, God, this is faded. Install new gate to match existing. Install new gate. A lot of that is faded. Existing curb at island. Island to remain. So is this about... Okay. Install new gate exterior opening and wall north. Okay, so this might actually be... No. I actually thought this was the work he was trying to get done on the island. This is actually 358 Umbrella Way. So we have the floor prints. This is very useful. And I'm willing to bet there's an upper floor. Yes, there is. Oh, God, maybe a... No, this is outside. Alright, okay. So, let's have a look. Now, thing I'm most interested in... Okay, this is a spiral staircase. There is a master bedroom here somewhere. Which might be... Yeah, it would be here. So, trouble is, I'm picturing the... Yeah, I'm picturing the interviews and the testimony from the girls. They walk up here, they go here. There's the master bedroom here. Sometimes they go in the master bedroom. But the master bedroom also connects to... Oh, apparently, it connects to 2 bathrooms. One's a shower. And, yeah, obviously, Epstein came out one of these wearing nothing but a towel or nothing at all. And, yeah. And sometimes he'd already be jerking off. Not pleasant. But a lot of these, there's less annotations in here. Install new railing. Top rail to the aluminium. Do not damage roof powers. Yeah. So east roof terrace, guest room, blue room, guest room, back room, housekeeper bedroom, housekeeper sitting room. So yeah, there was another person living there. That's the housekeeper. So live-in staff. So bath number 3, tub, guest hall, stair hall, bath number 5, vestibule, bath number 4, with all the details in there. Master bedroom, west roof terrace. Install couple walls, south roof terrace. So yeah, still lived in a mansion. Oh, hello, Clara. Can you please behave and not turn off my stream? Yes, okay. Well, you can see Dexter behind me. You can see Dexter behind me, but Clara is in fact behind you, the webcam there. Christ almighty, cat. If you got it, just go on the window ledge, because that's a very precarious spot for you to stand. Okay, you've got it. All right. I'm going to cover the general notes here. Oh no, remove windows, cut masonry down to floor level. That's on the balcony here. Install new railing. We've seen that before. And another install new railing. Hang on. Dexter, what are you doing? Oh, he's playing. He's absolutely adorable. And Clara's just behind my microphone there. He's a good girl. Yeah. I think when they're older and calmer, I think they will feature more on the streams. Well, obviously they're featuring the streams here, but they'll feature more as more reliable and less unpredictable. Without everything going wrong. There you go. You're right. Don't batter the wire too much, because that's my microphone. I don't want that to fuck up. So yeah, warning, if my microphone messes up, oh yeah, and she's, no, get off the microphone. Basically, I've got it on a stand, like it's basically screwed onto the desk, and I've got like an arm or something. You can sort of see it here. I can move it up and down, that kind of thing. But she is currently trying to walk on it, and it's not going well. Would you like to come sit in my lap? Would you like to come say hi to the stream? Here's a good girl. Come here. Here's a good girl. Here's a good girl. Here's a good girl. Here's a good girl. Hey, you're okay? Ow, ow, ow. No, we want you. Okay, you want to go. Well, she sort of said hi to you. Anyway, I really want to get on with this. So, general notes. Parts 1, 2, and 3 to be finished with marble tile and floor on walls full height. Countertop and bills to be slab. Ceilings to be painted GMP BD. Yeah, this is sometimes hard to read. It's a bit pixelated. Baths 4 and 5 to be finished with marble tile on walls. Sill, seats, shower, and steam floors to be slab. Floors to be carpet. CB lines to be a painted GYP. BD with crown molding. Steam RM to have marble CLG. 4. Install new doors, frames, and casings marked with that. 5. Install new GWB partitions marked whatever that is. 6. AC subcontractor shall provide shop PWCS for modifications to AC system and submit same for permit. It's north. That's free. Oh yeah, free. Install new crown Moulon in guest rooms 1, 2, and 3. Jesus. Well, screw. Well, that's the second floor. Yeah, this is outside. This is a bit better. Okay. Remove exterior door. Install new window. Influence CBS. Remove existing toilet and cat pipe. Install new toilet and east wall. Remove exterior vanity. Install new. Yeah, I do think this is important information. This is especially these blueprints, because you can actually sort of put yourself in the mind of the victim, what they did as the interview went along. That said, I can't really narrate it, but it's good to have this up on the screen. It's good to have these at hand if you want to, sort of look at it. Is cabana? So that's the cabana, bath, laundry. Yeah, existing. Oh, so the cabana is like a separate thing to the house. So it's like a separate office or something. Existing travertine, pouring to remain. Existing joint link in stone pattern. New travertine paving to match. Swimming pool. No to remove or planting pots from terrace patch pouring. Okay. And he has a dock there. A dock, so what? He has a boat as well here? Quite possibly. So maybe it's a property that sort of backs out onto the water, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm pretty sure people can find the West Palm Beach. Oh, that's the end of that file. I'm pretty sure people can find the West Palm Beach house, like if they Google it or something. They can possibly Google Maps it, find the location. Evidence. Federal Bureau of Investigation. Yeah, as I say, I'm still stalling. I need to hurry up with this. I want to get this done. 1B7-6. 051025 129443 redacted 6 drawn by redacted. So this is an annotation. This is redaction, redacted on redacted. Okay. This could be a diagram of the room. I want to say a diagram of a room. I mean, many of the victims say like a lot of them had to go into the waited in the kitchen or started off in the kitchen. This could be the kitchen, and this could be like where they were in the kitchen. That is my reasoning. We know it's a rough drawing. We know sort of where people were. So that could be like the victim drawing it, and these could be like her two friends or something like that that were taken along. I want to say that's it's a lot to sort of it's a lot of to sort of say just from that. But I'm very confident I'm bang on the money with that one. That's a random cube. Okay, nothing there. Drawn by redacted. That's the same pretty much there. And again, that's a cube. Okay. 1B7-6. Okay, and that's the end of that file. Great. That was an easy one. Evidence. Okay, 1B7-7. 051027 129541. Redacted. 7. Important message. JE. Date 10/2/05. Time 9:05 p.m. M. Sandy Berger. Redacted here. Can you call him at this number between 10 and 10:30 p.m. Signed redacted. And the number's redacted here. This is just a 1184 thing. That's the number it says. So why this is redacted, I don't know. For JE, date 10/1/05, time 7:10 p.m. M. John Brockman. Redacted phone number, telephoned, signed by an unknown. Okay, and we've got the same here. For JE, 10/1/05, time 7:20 p.m. Jeffrey Goldsmith, they've telephoned. Mysterious signature. I want to say that's probably the housekeeper. Like, if there's a living housekeeper, it's probably them. And okay, we got the same thing again at 7:20 p.m. from Jeffrey Goldsmith. It's Jeffrey Goldsmith. So I thought it was Gold something else. 1B7-7, and that's that there. 4JE, date 10/1/05, time 7:10 p.m. M. John Brockman, telephoned with a redacted signature again. Okay. Oh, and this is a repeat. It's Sandy Berger, 9:05 p.m. That is a repeat. Jesus. Stop putting so many fucking repeats in this thing. Evidence. Federal Bureau of Investigation. Okay. 1B7-8. All documents and photographs enclosed have been digitized. Negatives and or media have not been captured. Item was not scanned. Description VHS. Okay, interview prompt number 051052, number 1. Oh, Christ, why is it done like that? Why you got to do me dirty? 05-1052 1287 14. I want to say that says. Okay, that's redacted Maxwell tape number 8. Okay, that's the end of that file. Federal evidence. Oh shit, bug, wrong. Evidence. 1B79. All documents and photographs enclosed to be digitized. Negatives and all media have not been captured. So, Town of Palm Beach Police Department evidence, case number 05368, property 051052 128141. This is all a repeat. I don't need to do that. Contents. Item 2, quantity 1, description micro/phone calls. Suspect Epstein Jeff, officer redacted, lab number redacted, date 11/04/05. 9, item was not scanned, description micro cassette. Okay, prop number, don't know, number 2, 051052, redacted phone cam, redacted DOB, redacted. Okay, next one. Town of Palm Beach Police Department evidence 05368, property 0624 129532. Item 1. Is a green folder, is the description here. Suspect Epstein Jeff, officer detective redacted, date 010605. 1B812. Oh god. 908 and 909 J727 and 6-2 in Roman numerals. My phone redacted, sister phone redacted, PB house redacted, email redacted. Okay. Let me have a look. Oh, we've got a few stuff in chat, and I've got a DM. Let me check. Oh no, that was Scub. That's not you. Ooh. So a name that keeps popping up in the documents. Sandy Berger. Okay. Yeah, we can bring up who that is. Thank you very much for that. I will at the end of the stream, hopefully getting to the end of dataset 4, I'll go back to the DOJ site and then we'll do a quick Google search of the name Sandy Berger and find out who that is. Yeah, that's very interesting. Ooh, thank you very much for that. Yeah, I mean, this is all about naming names, bringing people to justice. However, of course, it could just be another Sandy Berger, not just necessarily this one, but, you know, how many people are out there called Sandy Berger? Quick question. Okay, dude, this is the only way I might be able to reach out to you, but it takes 5 minutes to scroll through your HY playlist. Is there possibly any way that we can maybe get them into playlists of 100? That's not a bad idea. I mean, I guess it depends on which playlist it is, because very few of them actually go past 100. But you should be able to, like, automatically on the playlist, you should be able to just click, like, play from, and it will just continue from where you were last time. But yeah, I mean, does it really take ages to scroll down? I mean, are you on, I take it you're on mobile or something like that. I can take a look. Yeah, but I mean, very few of my series have actually gone past that point. I'm trying to work out. I mean, Job for a Death Folder, Galactic High, Hunter or Huntress. Oh, Power Armor would have gone past this point. I just did 150 this morning. Yeah, I mean, I'll have to do a few tests on my mobile. Like, I don't want to confuse it too much because there's also the dilemma of also, you know, scrolling all the way down to a specific like playlist as well. And I don't want to sort of clog like my site with playlists unless it's like a bunch of done stuff. But yeah, I'll see if there's like an easier way that you can access that, because I've been very, very disappointed with YouTube with the playlist issue recently. Like, I haven't seen any complaints in it in a while, so I think it's actually fixed. Or it might be fixed, but it was affecting me for so long because all the playlists were scrambled, despite the fact that I set them in a specific order, very specific order, and I locked that in. and yet YouTube still wants to scramble it. So it's very, very annoying. Anyway, let's continue on from this. G. Maxwell's Mercedes key needs a new battery. Telephone G. Maxwell's bathroom has not been speed dial programmed. Have ETC come to program that. The green guest bedroom needs a phone. GM to send from NY. The phone by the couch in the upstairs hallway needs to be replaced. GM to send phone from NY. The bike shed's floor needs to be repainted. Paint either in a grey or black. The ground behind the cabana needs to be tiled. G. Maxwell's office needs wallpaper. AA batteries are need. Other sizes of batteries may also need to be stocked. Reminder, always check stock of these essential items. Or even tip you $50, bro. I need to binge your stuff. You don't need to tip me anything. Like, what playlist are you trying to access? Like, what episode are you going from? I will literally give you the link. You can go from there. I mean, I take it, like, if you're saying you're having trouble scrolling, I'm guessing it's probably mobile. Yeah, but I'm sorry about that. I'll do what I can. I'll take a look after the stream. Just send me a DM on Discord, like saying like what the problem is, and I'll see if I can come up with a workaround or solution. AA batteries are needed. Other sizes. You can also do a search in the playlist. I'm pretty sure. Just search for the chapter number. I need to double check if you can actually do that though. Sorry. Other sizes of batteries may also need to be stocked. Reminder: always check stock of these essential items. Buy and keep stocked English/Danish butter. Danish butter, eh? It can be bought from Cest Sibon. Electrical switch plate missing in G. Maxwell's bathroom. The leak in the pantry needs to be fixed. Speak to Redacted's best way forward. Printing paper is low. Purchase more plain paper. Uniball pen stock is low. Purchase more. Portholes, it says there. Redacted coming for maintenance at AC Wed. Nando wallpaper. Buy more plain small-sized envelopes. Stationery needs to be stocked in guest bedrooms with pens. CDs and CD cases are to be put away. Keep pencils sharpened. Just bring a sharpener, you tit. Hang the picture in the master bedroom corridor. Check the tyre pressures on all the bikes and pump up as needed. Lock Miss Maxwell's closet. Buy microwave. Buy hot water bottle, maybe? Buy hot water. Or hot water bag, maybe? Light bulb times JE bathroom. Staff house kitchen? I don't know. Sand leveling 12 bags. Dot ski measurements on Taylor's ship to Redacted. Portholes Wednesday by Redacted. Work blades. Okay. Sears, Home Depot. Call Gates. Call Storage USA. Okay. And this is a repeat as well. And this is also a repeat. Yeah. A lot of first world problems there. It was like, oh no, the pencils need to be sharpened. Whatever shall I do? Oh! HFY and HFY one-shots. Oh, HFY one-shots, that does make sense. That does make sense. Okay, so it's not for a specific series. I mean, HFY, I abandoned that playlist a little while ago. Those playlists, both that and HFY one-shots, they are designed to just be shuffled and played. They're not designed for scrolling through. Now, if it was the chapters for a specific series, absolutely. But HFY one-shots is like all the one-shots I've ever done. So shuffle that stuff. Yeah, same with the HFY. Like, I got to, like, what was it? I either got to 5,000 or 9,000. I can't remember which one it was for the HFY players, and I was told I couldn't carry on. So my apologies. HFY as a playlist, it's an ancient old playlist. I was doing it back in the day. I could probably get rid of it. HFY one shots. That's not done in any particular order. It's all the one shots I've done. It's not going to include any series. So like, just shuffle and play. That's basically what I designed that playlist for. My apologies. Yeah, those playlists you would be scrolling down for quite a while. But if you tell me like what video you want to see or stuff, or if you have like a description of what the plot was, I'll try and remember it and I'll DM you. It's always fun when that comes up in general. So yeah, absolutely do that. Hit me up. But yeah, those playlists you are not gonna have a good time trying to scroll down. Like, it's best to go onto my channel and just like do a direct search, or just go into the Discord and ask and do a search, because we got both those options there. TSA Lake Worth Corporation, DBA Ted Shed of Lake Worth, PO Box 50929, Fort Myers, FL 33994, redacted. Fax redacted. Sold to Jeffrey Epstein 358 Umbrella Way, Palm Beach, Florida 33480H, redacted. Contract to sale dated 12/16/2004. Contract number 62002053. Sales rep redacted. Specified wind speed 150 miles per hour. Building use outdoor equipment. Building style size classic 10W times 10L. Wall color material pink aluminium or aluminum if you're American. Trim color material white aluminium. Same with roof color and door color. Skid 2 double 2x4. Okay. Serial number, custom order. You don't need to know all that. Window, door, vent. I think this is for the cabana. Oh no. It's literally just a fucking garden shed. Okay. Subtotal 2046.06. Sales tax 122.76. Connect labor 440. Total price 2608.82. Deposit received 1,300. Balance due 1,308.82. I received the adjacent diagram and improved the door location and all other options and their locations. Made sure there. Salesperson redacted. Customer. Ooh, this isn't redacted. I don't think that is Epstein's signature. This could be just the housekeeper signing or something. Anyway, Ted's Sheds delivery site information. Sold to Jeffrey Epstein, 358 Alberta Way, Palm Beach, Florida, 33480. Okay. So, this is a very simple diagram. Your street, your house, Bosch, shed. Okay. Note, your shed will be delivered on a trailer that is 8. Okay, towed by a pickup truck. 1. Draw an X for the location of the shed relative to the house. Note where the shed door should be. So that's where they put it. Okay, draw an arrow line to show the route for delivery onto the property. He hasn't done that. He hasn't pointed an arrow. Is there minimum 14 feet of clearance from the ground all along the access? No. If not, explain. Boss. Look, we don't need to know all this. Are there any electrical power wires within the 14 feet of ground clearance? No. Is no shed 2 inch wider than your shed all along the access? No. If no, explain. BOS, no. Will the driver pull straight in or will he back in? Straight in. Okay. Like, this stuff we don't need to do. Customer signature, Rodriguez. This is what we got here. This is all just... Where the fuck are we putting a shed? Don't rid of these players, at least just shorten them. Dude, just shuffle them. Play, and then when you, like, come back the next day, just click... You can just click on the playlist, like, continue. You should be able to do that. But yeah, I'll take a look. You don't need to pay me $50 to whack around with the playlists. You don't need to do that at all. Like, I'm happy to try and fix it. Okay. I mean, yeah. I'll see what I can do. Like, I'll just need to spend a little bit of time just to go back to absolutely everything and like be like, oh yeah, one shots 2019 or whatever it is. Do stuff like that, and you know, maybe I'll do it by year. I don't know. That way, the worst you'll get is a couple of hundred in the playlist, and it'll be a little bit easier. Fence of screen access, yes. If yes, explain removal of access, rear of home on waterway. If there are any trees, branches, stumps, no. Yeah, don't need to do that. Ted Shed delivery agreement. Congratulations on your purchase of your Ted Sheds product. Your Ted Sheds product was constructed to the highest quality standards. Ted Sheds offers free delivery, installation, blocking and anchoring of your product, provided, however, that at the time of delivery there is sufficient legal access to the site. To assist you in your enjoyment of your product, Ted Sheds offers free site inspection to inspect your property for proper access. If land access is not available, Ted Sheds offers a free estimate for crane service. Please choose one and initial below. No, I do not want Ted Sheds of a free crane service estimate to inspect my property and understand the charges for additional service described below. Initial here. Dimensions of the product you have purchased are 10 feet wide and 10 feet long. It's a fucking shed. God. You agree to provide, at the time of delivery, clear, continual, unrestricted and legal access, free and clear of any obstacles whatsoever. 12 feet wide, commencing at the street. Send this little step into Ted Sheds. By all means, clip it. Clip it, send it to them. Or maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it later. Oh yeah, we're 2 hours, 20 minutes in. Maybe I'll remember that. Oh yeah. Ted Sheds will not be responsible for clearing any obstacle in order to deliver your product. You indemnify and hold Ted Sheds harmless from and against any damage sustained to your property or by any person whomsoever with respect to the delivery, installation, blocking and anchoring of your product to the precise location where you instruct us to place your product. Ted Sheds also shall not be responsible for compliance with any zoning, building, housing, environmental, fire, safety, health or other governmental law, statute, ordinance, regulation, order, requirement or other authority, federal, state, county, municipal, special district or otherwise. Ted Sheds shall not be responsible for compliance with any private land use restriction, such as restrictive covenants, easements, rights-of-ways, architectural review, building restriction, condominium, homeowner, master, or other association rules or regulations. You shall obtain any permits, approvals, and consents by any person whomsoever required for the installation of your product. All such governmental authorities, private land use restrictions, permits, approvals, and consents. Collectively, the restriction. Ted Sheds will rely upon your instructions as to placement of the product on your site in relation to setbacks and other restrictions. You will be at the installation site at the time of delivery of the product and will pay any balance owing to the purchase contract at the time. The anchors to secure your product are driven approximately 3 feet into the ground. You must inform us whether there are any underground facilities near the precise location where your product will be located. At your request, Ted Sheds will contact the proper utilities marketing service at no charge to you. Ted Sheds! Standard delivery hours of operation are Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Ted Sheds may need to reschedule the delivery of your building when an unexpected circumstance arises. You agree that any rescheduling of your delivery will not void the sales agreement or cause any discount to the total sales price. Charges for additional service! You shall pay Ted Sheds a minimum charge of $250 to revisit any installation site to move or re-anchor your product to comply with any restriction. You shall pay Ted Sheds $250 for each subsequent installation attempt and each revisit to the site for any reason whatsoever. If you refuse delivery of your product for non-accessibility or because of any restriction, your deposit is non-refundable. Ted Sheds acts solely as liaison between you and any crane service provider. Coordinating the scheduling of crane service and installation of your new product will be done by Ted Sheds as a courtesy to you. You will contract with the crane service provider directly at no cost to Ted Sheds. Ted Sheds shall not be responsible for any damage done by the crane service provider to any person, your property, or any other property. The words you and your used herein shall mean the undersigned customer. You have read and understood this delivery agreement and agree to be bound by the terms thereof. Customer signature. Rodriguez. Date 12/16/04. Ted Sheds. Oh dear. Oh, I could do an ad for them. I absolutely could do an ad for them. I'm definitely going to clip that. That's funny. Oh, fucking Christ. Oh, it did take a lot out of me, though. There you go. Made a note on my to-do list. Ted Sheds. Anyway. Alright. GSI Lake Worth Corporation, DBA Ted Sheds of Lake Worth. PO Box 50929, Fort Myers, Florida 33994. Phone fax redacted. Dated 12/16/2004. Sales rep redacted. So yeah, this is all before the police investigation began really. Oh dear. And this is a repeat. The pink aluminium, white aluminium. This is a repeat. Your signature below will confirm that this building you have ordered will be manufactured at your request without a Florida Department of Community Affairs approval or state insignia affixed or assigned to it. Due to the build-on-site requirement, this building is not approved for permitting by the state of Florida. This building does not include the Ted Sheds Manufacturer Limited Lifetime Warranty. Accepted by Rodriguez. Printed customer name Alfredo Rodriguez. Oh, okay. So maybe this could be the person that Epstein sent a note to earlier, or sent a letter to earlier, saying, "Why the fuck haven't you done the work?" Pretty much. Here we go again. Ted Sheds, thank you for your business. Ted Sheds call center will now be assisting you with all aspects of your purchases here. A representative from Ted Sheds will be contacting you within 3 days after your purchase. Please contact Ted Sheds for all future inquiries by calling redacted. East Coast delivery schedule, extension West Code, customer service, operation manager is all fucking redacted. Oh shit. Alright. Let's do it. Grocery list, May 10th, 2004. Dairy products, Carmine's. Whole milk, gallon, 2. Skim milk, gallon, 1/2. Half and half carton, 1. Non-fat plain yogurt, quart, 1. Eggs, 24. Ooh. Danish butter, 6. Low-fat cottage cheese, 1. Cream cheese, whipped, 1 packed. Fresh mozzarella, 1 pack. Parmesan, 1 wedge. Mild cheddar, 1 pound. I don't know if I'll actually be able to get all of this data set done. My throat was fucked up by that. But, if I can at least get to the end of this sheet, that'd be good. If I can't continue, I'll probably do it. I'll probably carry on tomorrow and Friday. And I will attempt to get the lot done, at least. Anyway, juices, all organic Carmine's. Orange juice, 2. Mango juice, 1. Syrups, Nesquik chocolate, 1. Hershey's chocolate, 1. Sodas and Powerade. Powerade, 24. Sprite, 12. Diet Coke, 12. Coke, 12. Diet Pepsi, 12. Salad dressing, Hellmann's, 1. Dijon mustard, 1. Dry Foods Carmine's, dark brown sugar, 1. Skippy peanut butter, 2. Multi-grain bread, 2. Fresh bread Carmine's, 2. Cereals, small boxes. Frosted Flakes, Fruit Loop, Sugar Milk, Cheerios, Honey Cheerios, 6 of each. Corn Pops, Special K. Fruits, organic, Carmine's PJ. Basket of figs, 2. Avocados, 6. Bananas, bunches, 2. Oranges, 12. Mangoes, 5. Pineapples, 2. Papaya, 1. Lemon, 6. Lime, 6. Raspberries, baskets, 2. Strawberries, 2. 2 strawberries? I'm assuming you probably mean baskets, but just 2 solitary strawberries. You need more than that. Grapes red, green baskets, 2. Cherries, bags, 1. Nectarines, 6. Melons, 1. Cantaloupe, 1. Vegetables, all organic Carmine's. Red pepper, 2. Green pepper, 2. Celery, bag, 1. Carrots, bag, 1. Tomatoes, 12. Cucumber, 3. Peeled garlic, bottle, 1. White onion, 6. Broccoli heads, 2. Romaine, lettuce bags, 2. Mixed greens, boxes, 2. Meats and sausages, all organic Carmine's. There's not nearly enough in there, I can tell already. Ham pounds, 1. Bacon pounds, 1. Chicken breast pounds, 3. Sliced salmon, 2 J's, 2. Fresh fish, 2 pounds. Newspapers daily in residence, 6:30 a.m. Mainstream News open at 6:30 a.m. New York Times daily, PB Daily News, Shingle sheet, okay. Wall Street Journal, MF. Daily Mail, daily, Ms. Maxwell. The Saturdays, redacted with others. Redacted purchases all cleaning supplies from pub. Or maybe something else is faded in. Redacted. Okay, Jeffrey Epstein. Bunch of redactions here. Okay. Colonial Net Research Request. Item copies. Request info. Request ID 0110817. Account title Jeffrey E. Epstein or Ghislaine Maxwell or A something. Okay, fucking Christ. What is this? First posting date 12/6/2005. First amount 2000. First item batch and sequence 77361628. Second posting date 12/8/2005. Second amount 1000. Second item batch and sequence 663427516. Okay, no additional details. Return by interlocal office. Yeah, this is basically just a search database. I don't think there's... Clean Spice comes from Publix. Ah, Publix would be a brand. That would make sense. Pub is a very different meaning in my country. Oh, I'm very tempted to go to the pub, but I can't because I'm on the keto diet and I can't have carbs at all. It's really annoying. But I will thin out a little bit and, you know, hopefully lose some of the flab. Research department info. Research group, Research General Orlando. I'm assuming that's Orlando, Florida, possibly. Assigned date 1/19/2005. Create date 1/18/2005. Combined total cost $400 or $4. I don't know. Oh, request cost dollars per minute 0.415667 dollar per copy, $2 per statement copy free. So yeah, obviously they're entering stuff into a database. Very very vague entries. Jeffrey Epstein or Ghislaine Maxwell or somebody else. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Jeffrey E. Epstein. This is a cash check for $2,000. Date 12/03/07. $2,000. Yeah, and that's Rodriguez. So, yeah, possibly this was paid to Ted Sheds. Anyway, next one. Jan 19, 2005, 12:56. Rodriguez. That's illegible. Apart from that, name Alfredo Rodriguez. Paid to the order of CA or cash. I'm assuming. Yeah, date 12/8/04. God, checks are so old school. $1,000. Yep, and that's Colonial Bank Rodriguez. Okay. I can't necessarily read that. I want to say there's possibly Rodriguez again, but that's a full redaction there. Can't read that. Okay, wow, okay, we got something new. FedEx, US Air Bill. Now, we've seen this kind of form before. I've gone through all of the options before, so I'm only going to mention the options that are selected. I'm going to breeze over the ones that aren't. FedEx Express, US Air Bill, pickup number 194. FedEx tracking number redacted, date 8/24/04. Oh dear. Sorry about that. Beg your pardon. FedEx account number redacted, sender's name redacted, phone redacted. 358 Brillo Way, City Palm Beach, State, Florida, zip 33480. 2 redacted, recipient's address redacted, address Rockville, MD, State MD, zip 20851. Express package service, FedEx priority overnight, and that's all that's selected. Nothing else has been selected there. Colonial Bank NA, 125 Worth Avenue, SLE. Strange. I would have thought this says Street, 100 Palm Beach, Florida, 33480. Phone fax. 2 Alfredo Rodriguez, date 12/10. 10 something. Pages 4 for review. Oh dear. Yeah, I'll probably have to call it the end of this file, but I've still been going for a decent while. Yeah, keto diet. Unfortunately, I don't have the energy until I actually hit the proper ketosis. And after that, I should be able to keep going. IMII 12/10/04. Jeffrey E. Epstein or Ghislaine Maxwell or Alfredo Rodriguez household account. Okay, so this guy is part of the house, like the housekeeper or something like that, maybe. DDA statement history account redacted. Date last statement in this statement 11/23/04, 12/10/04. Okay. Beginning balance 0. Overdose amount 4006.36. I want to see if there's any more in here. Okay, there are more in here. So, 116. Yeah, so basically, what we're going to do is we're just going to talk about the final balance at the end. and if there's anything of interest, because this is potential to be quite a long one. It says ending balance 3433.44 over here, so we'll see. A lot of these are checks being made. Tell a cash check. Cash check. I mean, could it be they're withdrawing cash at all? Maybe if it's a cash check. Redacted. This is continuing on to 11:23. And carrying on down here to 12:08. So the balance at the end was 6787.32. So a bunch of checks are being made. And we've got to check this balance statement. 10712.40. There was a check there for almost 3,000. A check for almost 3,000 shouldn't lower it to that much, though. To Mr. J.E. Okay. Very, very strange. Yeah. So this is a statement inquiry. Jeffrey E. Epstein or Ghislaine Maxwell or Alfredo Rodriguez. One of those lot is a household account. So this is just the basic accounts for that. But yeah, nothing interesting because it all says checks. Obviously we don't know who the check's to or anything like that, but it's very interesting that he did make a lot of checks. Just like, yeah, here's a check. Take the money. That kind of thing. Incoming wire credit, incoming wire fee. Though for the girls specifically, for the victims, he did have cash available. So did he just go to the bank? Did he just withdraw a fuck ton of cash? It's like, hey, it's on the nightstand. Or hey, it's paid at the end. I don't know. Anyway, redacted sales associate, redacted Lake Worth, Florida, 33463, redacted facts. The oldest and largest shed manufacturer in Florida. Oh boy, it's back to Ted Sheds. Yeah, boy! Ted Sheds. Storage systems and solutions. Demand the best. Proven quality. As the industry leader, Ted Sheds has been establishing the standards for the manufacture of strong, durable, portable storage buildings since 1970. My throat's fucking going. The home of the lifetime warranty, the industry's only limited lifetime warranty against corrosion, termites, and decay. The first trademarked product in the industry, and the first to provide written warranty and registered serial number for each building. Ted Sheds Storage Systems and Solutions. The original since 1970. Your best value. All Ted Sheds locations deal directly with the manufacturer. The close working relationships with the manufacturer enables Ted Sheds to provide the best price of any comparable product. Total quality control every step of the way. Personal attention, including quick response to special requests and custom design buildings. Custom designed 100,000 square foot manufacturing center in Fort Myers includes corporate offices, design and engineering, state-of-the-art manufacturing plant, and fleet services. Professional service. Ted Sheds is dedicated to providing long-term service to their individual customers, past, present, and future. All Ted Sheds are delivered and installed by competent trained crews at no extra charge. Company-owned fleet of trucks assures timely delivery of all models, sizes, and colors to your local Ted Sheds store. We are committed to providing practical solutions through knowledgeable sales, repair, rental, and relocation services. The Everlast Storage Shed. Select the size you need. I'm not going to read all that shit, I'm afraid. 2. Decide where you want the door and windows. Door and wall D4. Interesting choice. We'll do the rest. Delivered and professionally installed by experienced crews. We make it easy for you. Call toll-free 1-800-79-DEPOT and we'll answer your questions and guide you for the ordering of your custom storage building. Visit the Special Services counter for information on permitting. Not intended for commercial use. Step 3, choose your colors. Well, he picked pink and white. Beta male colors, if you ask me. Shutter color matches trim color. Ted Sheds. Sorry, I should be doing this a lot more seriously, but my sanity's shot to hell, so, just allow me this. The Everlast Storage Shed, ideal for workshop, garden shed, or all kinds of storage. Attractive, color-coordinated trim, lap-style siding, and decorative window shutters for enduring beauty. Practical, window screen provides light and ventilation. Fast, usually delivers in 2 to 3 weeks. Durable, aluminium roof, siding and trim will not rust. Sturdy door will not rot or warp. Lumber selected and treated to resist rot and terminals. Limited 1-year warranty. By the way, it says up here. Low maintenance roof, siding and trim never need painting. Built for lasting enjoyment and value. Call 1-800-79-DEPOT for all the details. Classic. Choose from a wide range of wall, trim and roof colors in solid and wood grain patterns, available on all aluminium models. Decorative shutters, eaves and colonial-style windows combine to create the appearance of a permanent building, custom designed to complement your home. The door and window options provide the access, light, and ventilation suitable for workshops, utility buildings, and all manner of storage. Tuffy. Quality and versatility make this model a favorite for residual settings, plus a wide range of commercial applications, available in single or double-wide configurations with your choice of door styles and many design options. Basic single-wide plan is available from all of that shit. Single or double doors, single hung windows, and a variety of styles and windows. Styles and sizes. Fuck. Close enough. Deluxe Barn. Many door and window styles, sizes, and trim options allow you to customize your 10 sheds to your specific needs and your site. The gambrel roof provides greater ceiling height along the side walls, while having the exterior appearance of a traditional American barn. The style is further expressed in the decorative double doors, louvered air vent, wood grain sliding, and colonial-style windows with decorative shutters. The deluxe barn is ideal for workshops, lawn equipment, recreational gear, and a variety of agricultural and commercial uses. Double wide. Big on style and on space, the double wide model accommodates cars, boats, trailers, you name it, and is a permanent attractive addition to any home or business. Shingle roofs in a variety of color are available on most models. Cape. The simple design of the Cape model assures maximum storage area in a compact plan, making it a popular choice in many residential settings, including manufactured homes, communities, and RV parks. The Cape is available with the roof pitched down to the rear, providing maximum headroom at the front, or with the roof pitched down to the front for maximum storage height at the rear. The choice of roof pitch with the wide range of color combinations available allows the Cape to blend easily with existing walls and buildings. From 6 feet wide to 4 feet deep, up to 50 inches wide and 14 inches deep. Door may be centered or offset to side. Decorative shutters and choice of window sizes available. Doghouse. Built to the same rugged standards as all other Ted sheds, the doghouse provides a durable, low-maintenance, well-ventilated home for man's best friend. In addition to long-lasting aluminum sliding, Ted Sheds also offers models with solid wood or vinyl sliding. These attractive storage buildings are all constructed with the same high-quality wood flooring, all and roof framing that has made Ted Sheds the most enduring name in portable storage buildings. We lost power for a second? Did I drop or did you? Well, you're you had you have the thunderstorm. It might be on your end. I don't think I've dropped. I'm pretty sure I haven't. I've deliberately paid for the best internet possible. Anyway. Allwood, the Allwood model with genuine solid wood siding, looks right at home in the country or in a suburban landscape. Avalon. The Avalon model features durable vinyl sliding, with a wide choice of sliding colors and coordinated aluminium trim packages. This model may appear as a custom addition to your home. Property improvements the whole family will enjoy.
Ted Sheds produces beautiful custom gazebos and children's play sets. A wide range of sizes, styles, and optional features are available and are all built, delivered, and professionally installed by our experienced crews. Call toll-free redacted for brochures or visit the nearest showcase location. Why is Ted Sheds your best value? Hello, Clara. Would you like to learn more about Ted Sheds, Cat? He's a good girl. He's a good girl. I'll give you attention. It's just, why don't you stay on my lap? Stay on my lap rather than the desk. That'll be so much easier. He's a good girl. He's a good girl. It's alright. Alright. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. It's okay. Stay there. You can stay there. Stay there. Oh, for God's sake, Cat. No, not on there. You don't want to... Okay. She always steps on my keyboard. Here's a good girl. Stay there. Just stay there. Don't move. Why is Ted Shares your best value? Direct questions from customers help explain the importance of quality in the selection of your portable storage building. What should I look for in a quality shed? Integrated construction using the most durable materials and engineered fasteners will satisfy the State of Florida Department of Community Affairs DCA building code and provide the greatest strength and long-lasting service. Ted Shares feature frame construction of number 2 grade Southern Yellow Pine, not lightweight spruce or fir. Cat, you need to move. Please. Please, Cat. Cat, please. Let's get you moved over here. Here's a good girl. Now stay there. Nope, you don't get to play with that. Where the fuck was I? Yeah. Does my shed meet Florida's hurricane codes? Yes. Ted sheds are engineered to comply with the State of Florida Department of Community Affairs DCA regulations. The sheds are engineered to withstand wind loads up to 150 miles per hour. Installation includes heavy-duty mobile home-type anchors. Skids are connected with hurricane clips to the floor joints. Wall studs are connected with galvanized steel straps to the floor and roof trusses. Galvanized steel truss plates are hydraulically installed. How will my shed hold up in Florida's climate? Ted Sheds. Most popular sheds are specifically designed for Florida's demanding environment. Key factors include aluminum siding is installed with stainless steel screws and will not rust. Exclusive ridge vent available to release heat through the roof. Mobile home decor for a secure fit that will not rot or warp. Weather seal around door and foam seal around the sides and roof to keep out bugs and blowing rain. Pressure-treated sill plate, flooring, joints, and skids to resist bugs and rot. You good girl, Clara. Will my shed require much maintenance? Years of rigorous testing and field experience have led to Ted Shed's insistence on low-maintenance construction details. Concrete foundation blocks so skids don't contact the ground. 3-4 pressure-treated, tongue-and-groove, sturdy floor plywood, not untreated, poor-quality wood covered with paint or copper tox. Pressure-treated 2x4 sill plates. Nails, not staples, are used to fasten the wood together. Maintenance-free aluminum siding and roofs, with baked enamel paint available in more than 25 colors. What is covered by the warranty? As the oldest portable building manufacturer in Florida, Ted Sheds understands the importance of standing behind the product and puts that commitment in writing. Most importantly, the company has the experience, the resources, and the willing attitude to keep their commitment and to provide exemplary service long after delivery and installation of every high-quality Ted Sheds building.
Clara, what are you doing? Stop it. Hello, Dexter. You're allowed up here. Can you get your sister to chill the fuck out? That'd be great. Oh, hello. You want to come here? If you come a little bit closer, you can actually show up in the webcam. Okay, no, you just want to sit right in front of the computer. Okay. You can't quite see on the microphone. I guess we could get the... Unless you want to put his tail up there. Nope. Alright, Dexter is right here. It's really
He likes to get in the way sometimes. He's normally better than Clara is at doing that, but he's looking for attention. So this will be a good time to sort of end. But I'll finish that. I'll see how much more I've got to go. If I've got too much more of Ted Sheds, I will probably save that for next time. Anyway, most importantly, the company has the experience, the resources, and a winning attitude to keep their commitment and to provide exemplary service long after delivery and installation of every high-quality Ted Sheds building. Serial number 157663, Fort Myers, Florida. Building registration. A metal registration plate inscribed with it. No, Dex, don't do that. He's standing on the mic. Anyway, it's installed on your building registration. A metal registration plate inscribed with the serial number that corresponds to your original purchase documents is installed on your Ted Sheds building, certifying that it is an authentic, quality-built Ted Sheds product. Manufacturer's limited lifetime warranty. Ted Sheds guarantees its workmanship to be free of defects and its aluminium and paint against corrosion for a lifetime. It is the only limited lifetime warranty in the industry against corrosion, termites, and decay. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep my cats away from the mic. They've been a pain in the ass at the moment. And confidence in the quality of the product and the desire to maintain customer satisfaction and loyalty allows Ted Sheds to order the most complete warranty in the business. Or offer the most complete warranty in the business. Certificate of origin. This certificate documents the original purchase of an authentic Ted Sheds building and includes written confirmation on the manufacturer's serial number. State of Florida Department of Community Affairs Manufactured Buildings Program. Residential Lawn Storage Buildings, number RLS011284. This insignia certifies that this structure is in compliance with the Manufactured Buildings Act. Part 4, Chapter 553, FS. Do not remove this insignia. State certification. This insignia is issued by the State of Florida Department of Community Affairs, DCA, and certifies that your Ted Sheds building complies with the new Florida Building Code. Manufactured storage buildings that do not bear this insignia cannot be permitted by any Florida Building Department. Okay, so theoretically I've got about like 30 files to go until until the end of this whole thing. Let me just try and see what's actually here. If it's anything bad, we can blast through this. That's fine. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. In fact, a lot of it looks like repeats. Okay. Let's do it. Yeah, I need to clip the Ted Sheds shit. That's... Yeah. I'll see if I can clip it. I'll probably clip, like, the first one, just for funsies. Anyway, payroll, sorry. Okay, this one. Jeffrey Epstein household account, 358 Brillo Way, Palm Beach, Florida. These are not filled out. These are not filled out checks, but it's 2564, 2565. And payroll salary for January 05. Amount 1,600. Last check written by Alfredo Rodriguez. Okay, and this one here. Again, ending balance 6,387.32. And cash, petty cash. I mean, yeah. I think that's more likely petty cash. And bear in mind, Epstein always paid the girls in cash. He always had like $200. There you go. There you go. Here's $300. $200. You brought another girl. That kind of thing. So that's what he did. So that's why he would have withdrawn a lot of cash, less of an ability to trace. Although having said that, I don't use cash anymore. I don't carry cash around. I just use my card. Anyway, ending balance 637.32. Let's see if we've got anything else. Nope. Carrying on. Ending balance of this is 6,996.26. Petty cash again. A bunch of checks. Incoming wire credit. Teller cash check to JE. That's petty cash. Okay, and ending balance here is 6,264.27. CK check. CR IOD interest paid. Don't need to worry about that. But it's 6,267.27. I would like to keep $100 on me just for emergencies. Yeah, I mean, if I'm going out for a big excursion, I will have cash somewhere. But it's like if I need to do like a get home bag or something like that, I'll absolutely have cash in that, or a get out bag, that kind of thing. Same with that. I don't have a get home bag because I am home most of the time, and
I'm in walking distance. But if I need to, if and when I get a car, when I get a car, I'm looking to buy a car. I don't have a car yet, so I've just been essentially back in my hometown. Sometimes I commute up to London, and that's about by train, and that's about it. But yeah, I will only keep emergency cash on me, like really, if I need to have a get home bag or anything like that, or any kind of stuff like that. Anyway, Glenn Maxwell, Alfredo Rodriguez, household account. This statement, final balance is 8,613.62. Okay, and this is continuing, 112, 113. Balance this statement, 4268.51. Redacted, re-rent the car. Contract up on 2nd of February. Yeah, so car rental that one of the girls was borrowing. I mean, they extended it by another month. Dollar rent-a-car. Redacted, Jeffrey E. Epstein. Ooh, let's have a look at this. Every so often when I go to a store, their credit card readers aren't working, so it's going to have a little bit of cash on you. Yeah, absolutely. In Bristol, I would have done that. Where I am at the moment, because I've moved back to my hometown. My hometown's a relatively safe area, but also, the vast majority of places, they will accept card no matter what. Having said that, of course, the notable exception is several of barbers. And the problem with that, the barbers, is that a lot of them are fronts for illegal immigrants. This is just widely known. There is no reason why you should have 20 barbers in my hometown. That's just it. And, certain locations that have been done for illegal immigration before, or people hiring illegal immigrants, that people have actually been caught. Got my throat's going again. They just essentially rebrand as a barber. And they only accept cash. That's another reason why I will withdraw cash, but for me, it's if, most of my shopping is done at, a big store, so they will have card readers and stuff. But no, the barbers only accept cash. I don't actually know if there would be one in town that... Obviously, I do plan to get my hair cut again at some point. I'm probably going to go into town and try and find the one, traditional barber and just have them just do it properly. Because, I had a guy of questionable illegal immigration status last time. And, he was, I'm sure he was a lovely person to speak to, but he didn't speak my fucking language. But yeah, but no. If I'm going on a big trip, or if I'm going somewhere where I will probably need a get home bag, sure, I'll go for that. But yeah, but apart from that, I just don't carry cash around me anymore. Anyway, we're going off topic. Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, 1. Redacted car extension 1 month. 2. Go PM bucket of roses to redacted. Oh, did one of the victims? I think they were. Yeah, one of the victims, I think they might have mentioned the roses. I can't remember. High school for redacted. Give the flowers at 8:30 to SB to give it to her at the redacted, other redacted. So he's talking about giving fucking roses to somebody who he knows he's in high school. He's got the note here. Why are you dating a high schooler? Or not even dating. Why are you doing this shit to a high schooler? Yeah, these are all victims. These are all victims. Address, telephone sheet, redacted, email, redacted. Number 358 Albrilla Way, Palm Beach, Florida, 33480. Name, Mr. Jeffrey Epstein, NYSGLC. 457 Madison Avenue, 4th floor, New York, 10021. And Ms. Ghislaine Maxwell. All of this stuff is redacted. Accountants, okay, redacted. St. Rep, Deutsche Bank. Bella Klein Accountants, Petty Cash Rep, redacted. Assistants, bunch of redactions. J. Sec, emails obviously redacted. Property, Keith Blumberg, email redacted. Well, why is that? Why is he not redacted? Anyway, 9E710 NY100. Engineer, all redacted. CH Chithawk or something like that. Redacted. This is O and this is F. Contact details here, not in service assistance number. Computers, Mark Lomberg, redacted details. Residences of Mr. Jeffrey Epstein. 9 East 71st Street, New York, 10021. Mr. Jeffrey Epstein, Ms. Ghislaine Maxwell. Staff, House Manager Jojo, House Manager Lynn. Staff phone, Chef Brent Tyndall. Redacted details here.
bunch of P's, F's, C's, H in brackets there. Worth Builders. Okay, redacted there. 116 East 65th Street, New York, New York, 10021. Miss Ghislaine Maxwell. Email redacted. Redacted. Staff redacted. Redacted. All of this redacted. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. House managers. All this is redacted, but they are at 358 Upper Way, Palm Beach, Florida, 33480. Mr. Jeffrey Epstein, Ms. Ghislaine Maxwell. All these staff, they're all redacted. All the details redacted. We've got a gardener who works Monday to Friday. We've got a landscape designer who checks the garden. House cleaning service who handles all cleaning and laundry. Oh yes, redacted and redacted are well versed in supervising and shopping for redacted when necessary. So presumably like housekeepers and stuff, or stuff for the chef. Pilots, he's got 3 of them. They're all redacted. Car phones, black Mercedes 600. Oh, phones. They're just cars, really. Black Mercedes 600, black Suburban, Mercedes Sports Convertible. And all this is redacted. Residences, here we go. Zorro Ranch. 49 Zorro Ranch Road, Stanley, New Mexico, 87056. Now, he had this when in 2019. So he's had this place for a long time. I want to know where the photos are. I want to know what's going on with that. Because I haven't seen any photos of like a huge search of the Zorro Ranch. I've just seen like 1 or 2 of him horse riding or something. Anyway, Mr. Jeffrey Epstein, Miss Ghislaine Maxwell, all redacted. Staff office, redacted. Home and home, redacted. Someone's using a pager. Okay, Manolito, Little St. James, CO Financial Trust Company, 610 Red Hook Quarters, Suite B3, St. Thomas USVI 00802. Little St. James is Epstein Island. Yeah, I think he might have registered a company there as well. Mr. Jeffrey Epstein, Miss Ghislaine Maxwell, redacted again. Staff, all redacted. Okay, we've got someone called Kathy who is not redacted. But the details are redacted. And here we got 22 Avenue, Foch, apartment 2DD, Paris, France, 75116. Telephone and fax are all redacted. But that's his address in France. And that's the apartment in France. Redacted. Okay, London, 44 Kennington Street. London, SW1X8ES. Telephone fax. Staff, redacted. It says Home Depot here. It says Monday here. Palm Beach Contractors. Okay, redacted. General Plumbing, Customer Service Representative, redacted. Electrical, Real Power Inc., redacted. Electrician, redacted. Gates, Samcare Systems, redacted. Owner, redacted. Service gate switch, above garage door controls, which when round light is on. When round light is on, front gate switch, just above the telephone outlet kitchen area. Garage doors, The Doorsmith Inc., redacted details. Telephones, Southern Bell Repairs, redacted. Internal phone system, NEC, repair and programming, redacted. Alarm system, Belham Industries Inc., redacted. Locksmith, Wilson and Rowan, redacted. AC maintenance, John C. Cassidy, 24-hour service, redacted. Handyman, Carlos Carpenter, contact redacted. What does that say? Painter? Avica? Yeah, something like that. Landscape, Alan Stopak, garden maintenance, redacted. Pest control, Palm Beach exterminator, redacted. Irrigation, Dolphin Sprinkle, redacted. Pool heating, National Pool Service when needed, redacted. Pool maintenance, Hack Pool Service, Monday and Thursday, redacted. Tree trimming, Countrywide Trees, twice, summer, winter, redacted. Carpet cleaner, Standing Steamers, Merry Rug, Wall-to-wall, area rug, redacted. Alarm 954. Okay, post office, redacted. Cable, Adelphia Cable, Cable TV, redacted. Bottled water, really? Bishop Water Company, Avion Water, redacted. Upholsterer, redacted. Gas Energy Inc., Joe Di Giovanni, All Gas Repairs, redacted. Laundry equipment, redacted. Painter, redacted. Contact, redacted. Storage USA, 5580, Okeechobee Boulevard, Unit 6218, redacted. Grocery and general household items, General Grocery, Publix, yes, Publix was mentioned earlier, 265 Sunset Avenue, redacted. Gourmet Food, C'est Bon, 289 Sunset Boulevard, redacted. Carmine's, 2401 PGA Boulevard, take 95 North to PGA Boulevard, 2J's, Gravelocks /Nova/7, redacted. Green Pharmacy, 151 North County Road, redacted. Flowers, extra tough flowers. Or extra touch flowers, maybe. Redacted. Hardware, Home Depot, Sewell Hardware, 528 Clementis Street, redacted. Newspapers, Main Street News, 255 Raw Poinciana Ray, redacted. Post Office, 401 South County Road, redacted. Car detailing, redacted. Taxi service or limo, redacted. FedEx, number redacted, Monday and Thursday, redacted. Recycling, every Thursday, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m., redacted. And this time I actually remember to put my own bins out because I keep forgetting. Trash collection, Monday to Friday, once a day, early morning. Cars, Mercedes of Palm Beach, Chevrolet. Auto repairs, Grey Sunoco, 340 South County, Nestor Auto 2600 Florida Avenue, redacted. Gasoline, Grey Sunoco. All American Shutters, redacted. Okay, a bunch of other redactions here. Suburbs, Sunroof, maybe. Mums, 123. Was his mum alive then? I don't know. Anyway, we got a few names here. Adam Stopak. Now he was mentioned in the as staff, so don't go for these people. Bulk, Benjamin, State Depot. Oh no, State Department. GM, Offico. I don't know. Ghislaine, obviously. Jean-Luc, Korean Models or Cora Models. I want to say this says Korean or Cora Models. Yeah, it doesn't say Korean. Oh god, I'm getting tired. PB Staff, PB House, PB Foy, PB something with a star. Okay. Samco System, Sam. Electrician, energy efficient electric, telephone number redacted. Oh god, what are they? Cheaped, something. Exterminator, Palm Beach Exterminating. Contact is redacted, first Monday of every month at 10:30 a.m. Also used for termite test. Yeah, all of these telephone numbers are redacted. I'm just going to skip past them. Garden Service, redacted. Efflorescence, redacted. Wellington FL 33414. And this one, which is all redacted. Part-time help, billed through redacted. In residence daily from 6:30 a.m. Not in residence Monday to Friday from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Also maintains Mrs. Epstein's property on Saturday mornings. Mrs. Epstein? He wasn't married. Ghislaine Maxwell was his long-time girlfriend, though. Garage Doors, The Doorsmith, redacted. Boca Raton, FL 33431. Tell, redacted. Gates, Reich Metal Fabricator, redacted. Back door gate switch above garage door controls. When open, round red light is on. Front door gate switch in telephone outlet above the kitchen telephone. Irrigation, Dolphin Sprinkler Inc. We've redacted everything. Landscape spraying, Academy Services. Arranged through redacted. Locksmith, Wilson Rowan Locksmiths, redacted. West Palm Beach, Florida, 33401. Painter, Bill. Cheaper. I mean, CH is here. There's a P and it looks like an ED, but I can't 100% tell. FedEx, redacted. Account number, redacted. Drop-off box is next to Palm Beach National Bank on Worth Avenue. Post Office, redacted. West Palm Beach, Florida. Tell, redacted. Maintenance, air conditioning. Cassidy Air Conditioning, redacted. West Palm Beach, FL. Monthly service contract, first Monday of every month. There's a technician, filter service, redacted. Awnings, American Awning Company, redacted. West Palm Beach, Florida, 33405. Telephone, redacted. Cable service, Aldefia Cable, West Palm Beach, Florida, 33407. Carpenter, all redacted. Carpet cleaners, Stanley Steamers, wall-to-wall. And Merry Rugs, loose rugs. Computers, Bluhan, New York, 10022. Palm Beach Consultants, it's the same thing again. Anyway, hello Clara, you're not behaving, but you're at least playing on the floor rather than right in the way of where I'm trying to look. Pilots, all redacted. Sell and home. Mr. Epstein's planes, Jet Aviation. Procedure for leaving cars at the airport. Leave car at Jet Aviation landing strip. Leave the keys in the car. Advise Jet Aviation. And tail number 909JE or tail 908JE. They will tag and pull car to plane upon arrival. Miss Maxwell's plane. Raytheon, change to flight options, redacted. Contract number and Air 4, Tail number TA. G70QS, always a beach jet or hawker. Commercial airlines: Air France, American, British Airways, Continental Delta, South African Airways, United, US Air. Redacted, Handyman 561. Okay, Colonial Bank, Worth Avenue. Banking. Household banking account, Palm Beach National Bank, redacted, Palm Beach, Florida, 33480. Account number, redacted, sent to redacted for reconciliation. 1,000 petty cash float. Bicycles, Palm Beach Bicycle Trail Shop, redacted, Palm Beach, Florida, 33480. Mongoose Crossway, 450. Rayleigh Aluminium, 300. Mercedes-Benz, Signal Sports Bike, Schwinn World, Huffy Santa Fe, Rayleigh Sport, redacted. Bookstores, newspapers, public supermarket, redacted, Palm Beach, Florida, 33480. Telephone redacted. Magazine, Main Street News, redacted, Palm Beach, Florida, 33480. Telephone redacted. Cleaning services, house cleaning services, all redacted. Every Tuesday and Wednesday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Entertainment, I think this probably says. The Breakers, Palm Beach, Florida, 33480. Renew car park stickers every September. Clara. No, she's at my feet now. Oh, whoa. Don't scratch my foot. You okay? You alright? Just chill out. You don't want to get under the wheels of the chair. Comedy Corner, West Palm Beach, Florida, 33410. The Mar-a-Lago Club. Hey, there we go. A possible connection to Trump. Yeah, as people earlier have commented on. Palm Beach, Florida, 33480. It's all the same fucking zip code. Emergency 911. Alarm system, Benham, redacted, technician, redacted. Fire rescue, redacted. Hospital, Good Samaritan Hospital, redacted, West Palm Beach, Florida, 33401. Redacted. Poison, redacted. Police, redacted. Jesus, all of these emergency numbers for poison, Jesus. Veterinarian, Island Animal Hospital, redacted, Palm Beach, Florida, 33480. Redacted. This is redacted. Neighbouring house manager who can be called in emergencies. Redacted. He's disconnected. Miss Maxwell, portable home. Redacted. And this is all redacted as well. Okay, we've seen a repeat of this word. I would love to know what that word says because I can't 100% tell. Anyway, vehicles: Mercedes-Benz 600. 2001 black, license, redacted, gone to MIC 98. Redacted rear front, taken by, redacted. Okay, Mercedes-Benz of Palm Beach. 4000 Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach, Florida, 33409. Mercedes-Benz 600, 1997 black, all details redacted, including the license. Mercedes-Benz 600 convertible, 1998 silver, license redacted. Yeah, it says gone. Paintwork at body shop, coach work, contact, redacted. Suburban 2001 black, license gone to Zorro, apparently, redacted. Roger Dean Chevrolet, redacted, West Palm Beach, Florida, 33409, telephone redacted. Chrysler minivan, 1996 white, license redacted, gone. Nestor Auto Repairs, West Palm Beach, Florida, 33401, tel redacted. Cobra Grand, circled, 1993 green, redacted. Nestor Auto Repairs, redacted, West Palm Beach, Florida, 33401, telephone redacted. Volvo, 1998 gold, Mrs. Epstein, redacted. Volvo Palm Beach, redacted, West Palm Beach, FL 33417, tel redacted. Oil well, redacted, West Palm Beach, Florida, 33405, oil change every 3,000 miles. Registration, insurance, and yearly inspection papers are to be kept in the glove compartment of each vehicle. Spare keys are kept in the key box in the office. Movico Parisian, City Place, redacted, West Palm Beach, Florida, 33401, redacted tel. Redacted stores. I mean, I'm sure you can work out what the redaction is here. Jesus. Bishop Water Co. Ivian, bottled water, large and small. Carmine Giardini's, Palm Beach Guns, FL 33410. Fish, meat, and gourmet foods. Cecibon, Palm Beach, Florida, 33480. Gourmet foods. Public supermarket, Palm Beach, Florida, 33480. General cleaning and toiletries. Wild Oats, West Palm Beach, Florida, 33405. Health foods. Health and beauty. Pharmacy, Greens Pharmacy, Palm Beach, Florida, 33480. And Lewis Pharmacy, Palm Beach, Florida, 33480. Water. City of West Palm Beach, redacted, Palm Beach, FL 33461. Water shut off for entire property is located next to the mailbox on the sidewalk. Electricity. Florida Power and Light. General Mailing Facility, Miami, Florida, 33188-0001. Gas. Florida Gas Company, West Palm Beach, FL 33401. Sewer. City of West Palm Beach, Palm Springs, Florida, 33461. Trash removal. City of West Palm Beach, Palm Springs, Florida, 33461. Daily, Monday to Friday. Okay. Telephone, water department, trash removal. That's under there. And recyclables is Thursday. Thursday about noon. Telephone, ETC redacted, West Palm Beach, Florida, 33407. Okay. Plumber, which is general plumbing. Foster Plumbing, West Palm Beach, Florida, 33409. General plumbing repairs and Roto-Rooter, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, 33309, which for block drains. Paul, Hackle Paul's, Lake Worth, Florida, 33460. Valerie is apparently a name here. Monday and Thursday at 10:30 a.m. Clean Paul, filter, add salt, and redacted. Tree trimming. Countywide tree service. Telephone redacted. First Monday in May and November. Storage USA, 5580. Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach, Florida, 33417. 10-foot by 20-foot unit available. Vehicles, again apparently. Car detailing, Palm Beach Wash and Auto Detail at Amico Gas. Rest of it is redacted. Jean Car Services, Boynton Beach F1 33426, Boynton Beach FL3. So probably a bunch of, other car stuff that they just tacked on at the end. Oh, fucking hell, what's this? Well, Jeffrey Epstein, what the hell does this say? Okay. Dig a pool. Cement block, stool. Cement block, house. So this is just a plan for his shed or something, just an expansion. He's got the base there. These look like foundations, so he's got cement block there. Either plan for foundations or for a garden feature. Who knows? But he's got the house, he's got the pool there. So this might be the cabana he wanted. Jeffrey Epstein household account. 350 Umbrella Way, Palm Beach, Florida, 33480. Date 11/15/09. Page to the order of Flooring Dimensions, Inc. 2500. Rodriguez. Deposit. Look amounts something? I don't know. Anyway. Hello, redacted. I need you to please cover this check with funds. Mr. Epstein wants this job to start ASAP. Please also, I need money to buy emergency lots for all cars. Regardless. I think I would want to say lots. Emergency something. Or keys, maybe. Although, this looks like a T rather than an E. I mean, keys would make sense. Lots would also make sense. Alfredo. Alright, this one. I think we're nearly done. We've done this before, haven't we? Oh, no. Yeah, we have done this before. This is a repeat. Although, having said that, no, some of this isn't. No, actually, yes, 2.5. Yeah, 2.5. This is all a repeat. These are the same orders. Is nothing new. Yeah. Okay. Oh, poison control. It's a number you call if you accidentally drink cleaning supplies or something. I mean... Yeah, and... Oh, I just seen keys. I mean... It doesn't look... I mean, keys would make sense. It would be the word that makes sense in that context. But it just doesn't look like the word. Could be K, I suppose. I just thought it was an L-O, but yeah, keys maybe. Trouble is, the writing is bad. But no, this is a repeat. And poison control. So if you drink poison, you got 5 minutes left. You give them a call, and maybe they'll rush to identify your body. I don't know. If you drink, like certain things, if you drink, you're just dead straight up. If you don't immediately throw it up, I mean, even then, there is stuff that will kill you just instantly. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's a good thing to have. Like, you get bitten by a snake or something, I suppose. Anyway, my voice is drying up and cracking. Let's get to the end of this file. This is all a repeat. And this is also a repeat. Holy shit. Yeah, this is a direct copy of this. May 10th. Yeah, okay. Oh god, one last one. Ted Sheds, thank you for your business. Ted Sheds Call Center will now be assisting you with all aspects of your purchase. A representative from Ted Sheds will be contacting you within 3 days after your purchase. Please contact Ted Sheds 0866 for all future inquiries by calling redacted. And we did all this last time as well, so could be last week of January or second week of February. And there's the last thing. Yeah, but you are reading through a list of various emergency phone numbers and points and controllers for them. Yeah, I understand that. As I say, I mean, you know, I think you got snakes over there in Florida. You know, anything can happen. So, you know, it's a number you can call, like, if you last long enough, I suppose. But yeah, but I can just imagine, like, if you drink household cleaning supplies, like, you're fucked. Anyway, that's it for that. We of course we had to end with Ted Sheds. God, if this somehow makes it to them and I get like contacted by a representative of the company, oh god, that would be pretty wild. But no. Okay, so we're carrying on from file 7956. We've got about 300 files, give or take, on this one to go. We've already done a decent amount. That was a very, very decent amount. So I'm just going to put my note down from where we should continue from, because I keep forgetting. 7956. Yeah, so we've actually done like a boatload today. So I'm very glad we're able to get that. It's a lot quicker than when we were covering the financial records and when we were doing the police reports. But anyways, I should name Ted Sheds. That could be the thumbnail, maybe. Ted Sheds. Although having said that, I might get sued by the company if they're like, no, I don't want to be associated with Epstein, which is fair enough. Anyway, ladies and gents, I'm tired. I've got to go to bed. My throat is just about to die on me. And my cats are demanding attention as well, so I've got to go pay attention to them. But thank you very much for sticking with me. As I said, we made good progress, and I hope we can continue to do so. But for tonight,